Hello and welcome to Chillzone Gaming with me, Hansi. How are we all doing this evening? Going to be continuing on with our D&D saga, Dad's Island, for episode number 7, I want to say, number 7. So I'm going to jump into the chat with the guys and we will continue on. Where is it? There it is. There we go.
You started yet?
Yeah, I'm all set up. I'm all good.
You sure?
100%.
You sure?
Shut up.
Huh. Just asking if you sure. I mean, your stream's at the moment. Oh, there you go. Ah, that an advert.
Deadlock Reading is their second birthday tomorrow, and they have a pay what you feel it's worth scheme where you go in for free and then pay afterwards.
Wait, what's this?
The escape rooms.
The one we went to, you know, the one with the pretty lady.
Ah.
Yeah, he just pictured her.
Nice. Right, now everybody's a bit happier. Let's get on with the fucking game.
I was happy before.
So where did we leave off? So we went back to the gnome village. Did we give them the orb?
Yep. They've got the thing. We're at the pillar where we gave them the thing, and they put it back in there. We're like going, ooh, magical floaty things around the area. Now that's why it works.
And then
have a bunch of Healy food.
Yep. I
And
remember
all
that.
Oh,
Was
that's right, we got the-
quaffable potions there.
we
healing
got
food.
4 healing pouches. If memory serves me correctly, Stan, weren't you trying to do something to get double the amount of
We've got 3 healing pouches each.
I was trying to
Stan was trying to
convince-
have double.
I got
Trying
4
to-
apparently.
Convince the.
Also 4, I can't remember.
We all have 4. I was trying to get 6 and leave you each with 3.
That's right. But we don't know what its healing capabilities are, correct?
Not yet.
Correct.
You know, it heals, but then causes extra stuff for giggles. Also, we've done a long rest as well, so things
Yep.
reset.
I'm happy with the long rest. I've done what I needed to do.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The gnomes offer you some salted meat.
Oh, ha 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 ha.
I kick the
It's okay. The Tunatari is very has enough salt, should I say?
I want an assault.
kill the jester. You cannot kill the jester.
I don't want to kill the jester.
Stab jester.
Chester? Chest? Right.
So you have bartered for the return of this orb, which is now placed in its own little like shrine in the tree stump. You don't really see that anything's happened
Mm-hmm.
other than there was like a when you detected magic, you could see that it was like connected to all the gnomes.
That's
Like
right. They all glowy or tendrils of.
Yeah, tendrils of energy connected to all the gnomes.
Tendrils and magic stuff.
Yeah, but other than that, you don't really see that anything has happened.
Okay.
Till we get outside, and it's like, where'd they go?
Lightning bolt. Blip.
Not even that, just like.
Okay. Right. Like, question to the guys. Can any of you guys actually remember where we were supposed to be going?
You know
To a
where
town?
we were meant to be going on the boat before it crashed.
Because that feels like a long time ago since we discussed it, so I can't even
So-
remember the name of the town.
In the handouts,
Euphoria.
there is
Euphoria?
yeah, Curfew.
Curfew, there we go.
So,
We're going to
so you
Corfu.
Coffee.
you started off at Flento,
Yep.
and then you tried sailing south to Curfew.
So that's what we're aiming for.
Some awesome rowing later by no one.
Fuck you. Again.
Still no one.
Again, fuck you.
I mean, they'd have provided more salted meats on the ship, and you might have got that.
Oh, here we go. I should change the name of this channel to the fucking Salt Shack.
Well, you got enough of it.
I do. Cool. Okay. So I just jumped to another platform. So I just kind of like say out to the guys. So, what are we doing next?
Clearly, that long rest has
Said skullduggery.
invigorated skullduggery.
You can hang around for another day if you like.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
He
Just
just
jump
jumps
off
off
the
the platform. I can't do this
God damn it!
anymore.
I mean, you can if you like.
How far up are we? I don't think.
How much do gnomes
About
weigh?
60 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah. You might not survive that one, unless you know Featherfall.
Gnomes
much do
weigh.
gnomes weigh?
Oh, what are you?
They
No.
weigh
Oh, for God's sake!
30
Already,
Something like 35 pounds ish.
you could not kidnap a
So I
gnome. Skull.
could 2-foot a fucking gnome off these platforms happy.
Why?
That was my thought.
I don't know. Just questioning.
Just your questioning worries me because it usually leads to something.
It's not just for the giggles, and I'm not very happy with this just for the giggles mentality. Leave the bones.
The moans.
Moans
Leave the
alone.
moans alone.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
let's go.
Hansi later. Burns, burns, burns. I'm so salty.
So,
Shout.
what time is it at the moment?
Morning, you've just long rested.
I thought we long rested in the.
No, we didn't. We
Oh.
got back here and long rested.
Oh, we
because
did a
it's
sh- we did-
unless you want it to still be nighttime.
No.
We
I
did
know
a
we.
short rest
Oh,
when
we
got
did
out
a
of the
short
caves.
rest. That's it.
And then we came back here, gave the things, they decided, right, we'll have a nice little long rest. That morning, everybody's going, that lentil tea was a bit severe. Well, proper
Okay.
pixie is.
So what? It's morning. What, about 9 o'clock-ish, or?
Yeah, it's like daybreak in the morning.
Daybreak. So should we start heading off to our destination? Is there anything else we need from here? We've been given some healing supplies and stuff. I'm
Where's
assuming.
the-
And
priest.
some food.
Oh, we've eaten as well. Okay, cool.
No, they'll offer you some rations.
Ooh,
Well, I've got plenty of rations.
Like I said, salted meats.
So how many? So I need to increase my rations by?
No, you don't.
Um,
I
you
think
could-
the
you
rations
could
are more of what we
probably-
just ate.
You can probably have like.
Well, I got 10
4
rations
days
on the
worth
car,
of-
so.
You can have an extra 4 days rations each.
I don't think I had any rations on me before, so I mean I can just add that to my equipment. I wasn't sure if we were playing it on the, because some campaigns, the DM's like, yep, you need to eat and drink like religious, like you would in real life, and then there are some where
I'm
it's
not
not.
religiously doing it. However,
We do still have to
Cons-
eat and drink.
considering the next part of your adventure, if you decide to follow it, is to get to Curfew, you've got many days worth of trekking to get there. So I might just bring that into being a thing.
No, that's fine. As I say, every session is always done differently. So some are like you have to be shit hot on it, and others not so much. So whichever way. So we got 4 days worth of rations.
Yep.
Cool. I've put that in my inventory. Do they have a weight or anything to them, or not?
Nah, nothing of significance.
Cool. Cool beans. Okay. Well, we're stocked up. Is there anything else that anyone needs to do before we head out?
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
I'm sure I can find a bush somewhere.
I need to take a massive nothing.
A massive nothing.
I got a terrible nothing.
She said.
What is it with you and the Scottish? Is your character like meant to have a Scottish accent? Because the last couple of
bloody Austin Powers with a fat bastard, you son of a.
episodes, you keep putting on a Scottish accent. So I'm like, oh, maybe his
Yeah,
character
it's a bad
just.
habit of mine anyway.
I just thought it was just that's what your character sounded like. I thought you were role playing.
I tried it, but I don't think it sticks.
You have a beard.
Can't get the cameras right. What? Don't pick on me.
I'm not. Okay, well,
Judge me.
shall we? If we got nothing else, so I'm assuming there are gnomes around us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I
You are quite the celebrities in these trees.
Well, unless Skull has his way.
turn to the gnomes and I bow like courteously and just say thank you very much for your hospitality and everything, but we must be on our way now. We have places to go, but thank you very much. I'm glad we could be of assistance.
The shaman type guy before you leave, he's like, "You are always welcome here. You
Ah,
have done much for us."
we will certainly keep that. We will certainly remember that, and if we're in the neighbourhood, we'll be sure to swing by and say hello.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kay's already eaten his rations.
I was gonna say, is he eating when he said that? He's like, I've got no rations left. Cool. Okay. Well, Varys seems to be in agreement, so I think we should probably head off.
So
Yep,
where
let's
are
go.
you going?
Well,
That's...
to the ladder first,
Well, yeah.
obviously.
Which direction do we know which direction the city that we're going to is?
Yes, you have a map in your handouts.
I've got the Lake of Gale.
Well, first off, we want to get off this platform. So where's the ladder? Let's go down back to the shore where we were before.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was the next.
So on that handout, I
the-
know it's on its side, but you're on the eastern shore where those rocks are.
On the eastern shore. Oh, okay. Oh, so we've got a fucking distance to travel.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we need to go back out the way we came, and then yeah. Okay.
So we move over to this platform over here, and then take the ladder downstairs.
Yeah, basically. Yep. That's where we came down. Let's see what goes on.
When you get to the shoreline, could you each roll me a perception?
No.
That's fine, you don't have to.
Perception check.
Yes.
It's performance perception. 19.
So Lunatari, you see up in the sky, just birds circling.
Okay. Do I know, are they like a particular type of bird or just your common flappers?
Because I haven't actually found out yet. Flappers.
Flappers.
Yeah, common flappers circling.
Okay, so nothing special,
High-
nothing unique
High
about
in
them.
the sky. No, not really. You just notice them there.
Okay. But they're circling, like. Are they
Well,
circling
yeah, like-
Are they circling over a particular area or just around us?
Just around.
I just like say to the rest of the group, I just say, hey guys, just point out there's a load of flappers circling the area.
We're in a circle.
Yeah, there's some birds.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, sound. Let's go.
I like the fact you point it out. It's nothing special.
It's just like, oh, there's some nice birds up in the sky.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Glad to see
I'm like,
birds.
alright, cool. Birds. Let's go.
Birds noticing birds.
If
Fair enough.
you care to have looked back over your shoulder as you left,
That's
even before you get to the shoreline,
Mm-hmm.
the trees behind you just look dead, like bare dead, nothing on them whatsoever, just like tree carcasses. No
Do we
way
all see
you-
that?
Yes.
So perfect, like, firewood material, really.
Maybe.
Well, some things will be unhappy if you try and create firewood.
Oh,
That's my understanding. Considering we just went off that effort just to get that bloody globe
Yep.
back.
right. Let's keep going.
Heidi ho. Let's
Hey
go.
ho, hey ho, it's off for the quest we go.
Copyright.
Right.
Not if it's an imitation or I don't know what's possible. What's the legal words?
Isn't it? You're not allowed to physically sing like.
Parody.
Here we go, parody.
Imitation, parody, or I feel there's a few other technicalities as well.
Aren't you allowed to do it so long as it doesn't exceed X amount of time or something?
I don't know.
I think that's also a thing as well. I can't remember.
It's not important.
Right, I should.
It's not YouTube, so it's not like it's going to be demonetized.
True. True.
Let's see how far you can walk in a day.
Well, if you can walk 30 feet every 6 seconds,
You can walk quite far.
I'm not even going to try and calculate that.
there's
But I would walk 500
30
miles.
times 10. That's every
You need,
minute.
you need an
Times
accent.
6,
I
that's
would
an
work.
hour.
That work.
Times 24. to walk from
It was
sunup
good.
to
It was good.
sundown.
It was a good effort. Okay, I'll give you that.
432,000 feet.
Yeah, I don't want to scare away your watchers with my terrible impression of a Scottish accent.
Oh, don't
We
wa-
can walk 81 miles a day.
Fucking hell! I couldn't do that in a year, let alone
As
in a
long as
fucking
we
day.
walk sun up to sundown with 0 rest, we can walk 81 miles.
And with no
I can tell you
interruptions.
now, I'm not walking that far.
Arr.
Arr, arr. The pirate accent's coming out now.
Yeah, he wants to sail.
Okay, I can quite happily walk 81 miles a day.
I have no qualms with it, but I'm just.
The
that's-
feel like
character
you
can
have to
walk
rest.
81 miles a day. I clearly will not walk 81 miles a day.
Okay, traveling pace.
Yep.
If you take a fast pace,
Mhm.
you can do 30 miles a day.
How many miles
okay.
have we got to travel?
Some.
Some.
Yeah, that's
A questionable figure.
I reckon that would be about 50, 60, 90, 120, 150.
150 miles.
And I would.
150 miles.
So that's a few days of travelling there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 5 days of traveling to be exact.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good thing I stocked up on rations.
If you walk at a normal pace, you can do 24 miles a day.
It's only 6
Uh,
miles
And
different.
then if you walk at a slow pace, you can do 18 miles a day. And if you walk at 18 miles a day, you can actually maintain stealth.
7
Or at
days.
least try to.
Yeah.
If you go fast, you
no.
get penalties to what you see as you're walking along.
8.3 days of walking if we were to walk it slow.
Yeah, that's a good big lot of rations for 14 days.
No, 4 days.
Oh, I've got rations for 14 days because I had a thing kit, so I had 10 rations to
Rations
begin with.
already. You've got some dead rats, don't you, Hansy? How? That'll keep us fed for a little while.
And I had
Oh.
squirrels. Were there squirrels? Hang on, let me check my
Yeah.
inventory. Where are my squirrels gone? No, I think I gave you the squirrels.
No, you didn't give me the squirrels.
Did I just not put them in my inventory?
You probably forgot to put them in.
Oh no, wait, no. Yep, I have 2 squirrels. No, 2 squirrels and a rat.
I mean, if it comes to it, like, we can eat my pet rock if we get that, but
Oh shit, I forgot about your pet.
Don't think that's as nutritious as you think it is.
I forgot about your
True.
pet.
I roll deception. To
I
get
reckon
Hansy
that-
to eat my
I
pet rock.
reckon it would be very filling.
Filling, yes. Nutritious, no.
Anyway, how fast are we going to walk? Should we just maintain stealth and walk slowly, or just speedy boys because I want to get to a town? Because then we can start getting interesting quests rather than fucking.
So,
No.
did you say normal pace will maintain stealth, or was that slow pace?
Slow pace will.
Not that the quest. Well, our previous quest wasn't interesting, but you know what I mean. Like,
Should we normal pace it so we can still take on our surroundings?
Yeah.
So that would be 8 days travel rather than 5?
Yep.
How are you all with that?
I
Yep.
got plenty of rations.
I don't really want to walk it slowly, but yeah.
I mean,
standard pace.
I mean, we could ask. We never thought of asking the gnomes if they had a boat we could use.
They don't. They live in the trees near the goblins.
They-
If they had a boat,
They're
they'd
next
have
to the
lived
sea.
somewhere
They
else.
could still have a boat.
Well,
Especially
they
if it's-
didn't seem to have any fish or anything, so I'm guessing not.
could be vegetarians.
Also, it's an inland sea, so
Hmm.
they don't really have
Okay.
anywhere to go.
Okay, let's walk at a normal pace towards the.
If we can still take on our surroundings, I'd rather not like rush. Like,
Yeet.
yeah.
Okay, normal pace. Let's go.
I'm trying
Okay,
to.
what's your passive perceptions?
Passive
Uh,
perception.
At least 3.
Passive perception is 10.
Well, it's 14 passive wisdom
fuck.
possession.
According to
11.
14.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's based on wisdom, isn't it? In it.
Oh yeah, yeah, boy.
Oh, hang
Oh,
on.
yeah.
My wisdom is 11, but my passive perception is 10. Okay.
That's how that works.
I'm not going to argue. 'Cause I don't understand how passive perception works.
Well, your wisdom might be 11, but your modifier is not 11.
No, my modifier is 0.
Exactly. That's why
So
your
it's
passive
10
perception is
plus.
10.
Oh, 10 is just a standard. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 plus your wisdom modifier, and
Which is
then
why Wiz is important to have it
Whiz half.
if
all the time.
if you are proficient in perception, you also get to add your proficiency bonus. Okay.
I have no idea
now
if they have a position or not. Ah,
Cool.
let's have a look. See. So, sorry, what do you say? 14k.
14 is the number in that box.
Cool.
Is that your wisdom or your passive perception?
It's passive perception.
Fuck, you've got a nice one.
Aha!
Meow. Meow. Meow.
So, day 1 goes by. You
Is that Mario?
walk along the coast. Are you following the stony shoreline, the marshy barrier that sits beyond the shoreline, or are you walking in the
Grass.
grass? Yeah.
I reckon the grass, because we know what happens if you walk in the swamp.
I'm assuming the
Oh.
green around the edge of what is the water is the grass area,
Yeah.
yeah? Yeah, I'd say it makes sense to walk in the grass. There's no point of having a terrain disadvantage against us as well.
Okay.
If everyone else is in agreement.
Yep, sounds good.
So day 1 goes by. You've not seen anything out
Oh,
of
shit.
the ordinary whatsoever.
Tiddywinks.
Are we does it slow it down if while we're casually walking, if we see wildlife we can hunt, does that elongate the journey, or is it something you can do
No.
while you're traveling?
No, that's something you can do. Give me a survival check.
Survival.
We will be with you in approximately 10 seconds.
10. Good call, Kay.
I was being stupid, but it worked.
Hey, it worked. You guessed the number, so I'm impressed. A survival of 10.
Survival saving throws? Oh, no, survival.
Just a standard survival roll.
No, this because he wants to forage for stuff whilst he's going.
Ooh, Kay got a nat 1.
1+4.
And nat 1. Doesn't matter about your pluses. That one is a nat 1.
Can I do it again?
No, you get one a day, really. Oh, DMG has rules for foraging. Okay.
Keep meaning to put some like background music on for when I do this, but
Well, there usually isn't this much awkward silence.
Beep 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 beep.
it's alright. Kay will fill us in with fill in the blanks.
Mana mana mana.
Oh, okay, for now, I would say that you are in an abundant area. So you can probably find berries and water. So yes, you can have a day's rations.
Woohoo! That brings me
Yay.
up to 5.
Hey, I now have
Well,
15.
it doesn't really bring you up to 5. You have to eat them.
So it brings you back up to 4.
Hooray! Back up to
So
4.
basically, free rations.
Yeah, you've got free rations for the day. Well, Lunatari has free rations for the day.
So I've just
Oh.
kept myself at 4 then, and then saying that that's my eating for the day.
Yeah. I don't know if Stanley's doing anything.
I'm just walking.
Just walk in here. Just walk in here.
I'm walking here.
Hey, yay,
It's
yay!
Like, it's just they call me Christopher Walken, but I can't do it right.
Oh, you mean
There we go.
Christopher Walken? He sounds a bit like this, but at the same time, not quite.
You
The
started off really well.
I was
It
gonna
went
say, and then it
downhill.
went very high pitched right at the end.
Yeah.
I'm impressed though. I was convinced.
I mean, Christopher Walken's all about stop start. Yeah.
I like
What are you talking about?
Christopher Walken. Oh, it went very
Walken.
Italian at the end there.
Yeah, just don't ask about the watch, eh?
He's a good actor though.
Yeah, Peter here.
Might watch Deer Hunt in the background actually. Deer Hunter even.
Is this like Prussian hour?
Okay, so day 1 passes. You haven't seen anything. You haven't seen anything of interest. Lunatari has managed to just about get enough food to
For
keep her
herself.
content
Greedy.
for the day.
Greedy little pixie.
Well, it's not my fault your rolls sucked.
Yes, you cursed me. You cursed me.
So you will need to rest at
Sweet.
some point.
Yeah.
We got no background for this.
No, you don't, because you're just traveling.
You could just put the map
okay.
as the background and like do dots along it as we go.
I'll give you a background. That's fine.
That sounded ominous. Oh, you want a background? I'll give you a background. Ah.
Oh, I might have deleted the only useful background for this.
Beep, beep, beep.
I'm just looking at my inventory at the moment of all the stuff I actually am carrying.
Oh, I can copy. Yes, I will do that.
To the shadow.
Huh. I told it to copy the tile, and fucking nothing has come through with it. That's frustrating. It was
Who's-
like duplicate page, and then
Who
the
just
page-
I wonder who
drew
did that.
Well, it was. I'm not gonna lie. Stan wasn't my first option because he usually has a signature he likes to do.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Stan. Because it wasn't me. Terry was bored. Or doing stuff. Not on board, but doing stuff. And Stan isn't here.
Wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have a thing for you. But yeah, so you're just on the shoreline. You may as well, yeah, you may as well just use this one, but without the.
I forgot I have a small pouch from Doris.
Doris! Beep, 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 beep. Ah.
Do the hustle.
Doris! Doris and Boris.
Doris and Boris, yes.
But do you know the reference?
I can't remember the reference. I know it is a reference, and I know it's good, but I can't remember the bloody reference.
I was like, can we not just put us on the map and just walk along the map?
No.
Okay.
Boris and Boris.
There you go, close enough. So, all you guys are already on this map, and you're all apparently walking.
Okay.
Any dead creatures you see died of natural causes.
Cool. Cool,
Had
cool, cool.
nothing to do with you in the past.
Can't see any dead creatures.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Yeah, that's why you had the rat issue.
The rats were just obnoxious pricks. Not gonna lie.
So yeah, you get to a point along the plains or along the grasslands, and at some point you're gonna need to make a camp and rest. So it's up to you when you do this.
Okay. How's everyone feeling?
Well, so what, we've travelled for about 3/4 of a day.
You have travelled for all day basically.
Oh, yeah, we've travelled all day. Let's make a nice little camp here, guys. We got the sea on our left, we got the lovely bushes on our right.
I'm walking here.
Now
walking here.
My man.
I like how they didn't have permission to film that scene. So yeah, that was actually him smashing on the bumper or on the bonnet of a real taxi.
Yeah, because the taxi encroached onto the scene.
Well, it wasn't a set. They didn't have
Yeah,
permission
that's
to
what I mean.
film, so they had to do it just casually, like illegally, I believe. So yeah, that's real traffic and real people.
So yeah, it's deliberate jaywalking. So yeah. Yes, let us set up a camp.
Aye, Capitan.
Yay!
So Lunatari selfishly fills her face with some food that she found.
Greedy!
Hey! Everyone else could have done a survival check as well.
You could have done a second one, support your colleagues.
I'm only allowed to do one. It's not my fault you rolled a nat 1 and found the ground.
I don't think I found the ground.
He failed to find the ground.
It's like, where am I?
It's like, where is it? I'm looking up in the sky.
Stan's hiding in the closet.
Not the first time, not gonna be the last.
Top down tent, obviously.
That's a wardrobe. What are you on about? It's a closet.
There are no lions or witches in it.
Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
So how are you approaching this overnight rest?
I was going to say how you were approaching this closet. I was like, well.
Well, I've got a bedroll, so I just put that on the ground and just lay down next to the fire. Like there, bedroll down.
Oh no, I've deleted myself. Just like that.
Where is this fire?
Sorry, I can't add myself again. Can you put me on?
You can't add yourself again. pull yourself over.
I know.
Pull yourself together, man.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh no, you killed the campsite as well. It's all gone.
Where's the campsite, man?
I don't have a tent. I just have a bedroll. Okay.
I don't even know if I have a bedroll, if truth be told.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
What
Well, I don't know if
sort
it-
of-
I don't know
when
if it,
you were foraging,
Yeah.
what were you foraging for?
just anything, berries. If there was wildlife that I could hunt.
There would have been. What's your preference? What would you have?
I don't know,
What would you have
surely a
chosen?
10 would have been like what my role was, would have determined what I could and couldn't have got.
No, I'm giving you some leniency. Obviously, it's only enough for one person.
Oh yeah, no.
Realistically, so
I mean, I would have
Like,
gone for
yeah.
like game or like wild animals and stuff like that. Would have been preference over just berries and stuff. But
excellent.
Oh.
Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Excellent.
that doesn't worry me
So-
at all. I found a
So-
skunk.
No. You probably found a small mammal.
Well, I ate it anyway, so.
Well, are you gonna eat it raw or are you gonna cook it?
Well, I suppose I haven't actually consumed it yet, have I?
That's
I
a trick
just.
question. Eat it raw.
I mean, we've got a nice little fire going.
I
here,
know.
so-
I'm now that he's said it. Every time Tiri says something, it makes me think, do I want to go through with this still?
He's like, are you raw? Raw or something?
Well, I'd like to think if it. Well, what was the animal I got first, and then we'll go from there.
Probably a small bird, like a quail or something.
Oh, queer.
Something small enough that it's only enough for one person.
Okay. Well, yeah,
You should probably eat the
Or-
squirrels from the other day first because they're gonna go.
Or
off.
you can, or
that-
you can choose like a lizard or something. small.
lizard. Sorry, I watched The
I was
Forest
about to
recently.
say, yeah.
Can I keep the lizard for safekeeping? I quite like
So you want
Stand.
lizard?
Oh, I lizard.
Yeah.
I have 2 squirrels and a rat that I'm happily to like share out with the rest of the group because that's separate from my rations. If we would like to have
Oh.
something meaty and hearty.
I'll just say I've got ration.
Do you not want some nice cooked meat?
No thanks.
Yeah.
Varus, would you like some squirrel?
Okay. Means I don't have to eat my ration, so it's good, yes.
So,
Pardon?
The German Scot.
so I will now. I will
German
remove
Scottish
both
one.
of my 2
Oh.
squirrels.
Stop it, Christopher Walken.
I'm Christopher Walken here.
So I no longer have any squirrels,
Okay. Are
mean,
you
but I will add the lizard.
eating the slowly rotting meat, or are you cooking it?
Cooking it.
Cooking the damn thing. Calm down.
What kind of lizard have I just caught? Just like a small lizard?
Like bearded dragon size lizard.
Clickety click, clickety click.
Just right.
clickety click.
Bearded lizard. There we go. One bearded dragon lizard. Cool.
Doopy doopy.
Nom, 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 nom. So yeah, cooking it up on the fire, on a stick.
War.
The
Fire
squirrel,
in a stick.
a squirrel on a stick. God, that brings me back to the days of Fallout.
So as you, so you cook your food and you eat away.
I love how it's cooking
When
the
it
food
comes-
all the way over there.
When it comes to sleeping,
Yar.
what are you doing with your camp? Are you keeping your fire lit? Are you
Obviously
gonna put it out? Are you keeping watch? Are you?
I'll keep watch
Oh, do you want to take it in shifts? Because I can.
because I can meditate. I can keep watch the entire 8 hours.
I
I think
don't.
that's how that works, isn't it?
All my spells are up and everything, so I can happily. I'm happy to like take turns, take shifts on watch.
I was about to say I literally don't, and I also have the longest dark vision out of the party.
True.
It makes sense for me to do.
Okay, I'll say if you, I'm happy. Like if you want to take a rest at like even if it's just for an hour or so, I'm happy to take watch. I just throw out there. I'm happy to take watching shifts if people will need a break. Just wake me up and I'll take shift from there.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
Have you ate your food yet?
I have.
Because I've got a spell that purifies food and drink.
I'm happy with just cooking a squirrel.
Okay,
It was still good.
Just in case, well, I've got a spell that detects. Well, I got one spell that detects poison and disease, and another spell that purifies food and drink.
Oh, okay.
Both level 1 spells. Totally forgot about them, but I figured now we're doing this sort of thing.
They're not cantrip. They're not features or anything. They're actual spells.
Yeah, but if we'd have to do a long rest again, it's like.
Oh, I'd hold on to them. I would hold on to a spell like that if we were getting offered food from shady people.
The DM sounding very shady.
Don't.
I mean, in the nicest possible way, DM.
I was about to say.
Are you using your spell?
Well, no, he's already ate the food, so it's too late now.
Yeah, but you've also got food.
You have a squirrel as well. Do you trust my cooking?
Yeah, I trust as it was Latuni, a pixie.
I love it. I love it how my name changes every time.
Yeah, got to be interesting. Yeah, I trust her cooking, so yes, I will eat this. What, rat, squirrel?
Squirrel on a stick.
Squirrel on a stick.
Like a nice
like a jalapeno on a stick.
Kofti. Nice kofti. Or a kebab.
Stan, what was your
Probably say meat.
Just meat on a stick.
Passive's 11. Do you want me to do a perception roll every 4 hours or whatever it is?
Well, I don't know. If you're meditating, then you're not going to be. Then you're going to be meditating rather than.
Oh, so you use your passive, don't you?
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. But yeah.
Is he even playing the game?
Who, me? Yes, I just can't remember. I just need to read something quickly.
I was checking out my Dungeoneer's pack to see if it said it actually had a bedroll in it or not. Otherwise, I'm just sleeping it rough under the stars.
Well, mine does, and I've already got it out, and I've put it out, laid it down. Ah, yeah, it's good.
I can never remember what's in all the packs, if truth be told. Dungeoneer's pack includes backpack, crowbar, hammer, 10 pitons, 10 torches, a tinderbox, 10 days of rations. Oh, I do have 10 days of rations. A water skin, a pack of 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side of it. Oh, okay. So no, I don't have a bed. I don't actually have a sleeping bag or anything like that. That's fine.
Well, as soon as I'm meditating, you can have my roll.
Oh, thank you very much. I nod. I
I
nod.
do not need.
That's cool. I nod courteously to Skulldog Gringo. Very much appreciated. Thank you.
No worries.
How does a Dungeoneer's pack not have a bedroll?
Because it's a dungeon.
You sleep in a dungeon. It's not advised, but.
Would you really want to?
At least then I've got a crowbar. What are pitons, please? I'm being really thick now.
Pitons.
Yeah, pitons. Pitons.
They're not the ones you attach to your shoes, are they?
They're
the
ones
actual ones you
stab
put into
them
the
into
crevices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're for climbing.
So,
Oh, like they're
yeah.
like spikes you put in, and then you can you attach rope to it and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I have a hammer and 10 of them. 10 torches. Oh, I could have given you torches. Well, Varus, I could have given you torches all along.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny as
Just
half
look at you, raised eyebrow, going.
Yeah, I go, oh, guys, I've got a Dungeoneer's pack. What's it? Oh, it's like the first time I've opened it.
So are you guys actually going to go to sleep at any point tonight?
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, I don't know. Do I commune with my pact demon at any point? It's not like a cleric or anything who can like speak with their deity. I don't know if it works the same with her.
I don't know.
Nothing
This
about
is
that.
your,
I don't think
your powers are granted by
a demon, but whether I can, because obviously I've said that like when I've got all my new abilities, each time I've been asleep when the demon has spoken to me and advised me. So
Look down
I'm-
at you dismissively.
I'm just lying on the bedroll that has been very kindly provided for me. I'm kind of just looking up at the stars. Is it like a clear night, or
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like I'm just gazing up into the stars, looking at the stars and stuff, and then
It's
eventually.
like patchy.
Oh, okay.
It's patchy. So sometimes it's stars, sometimes it's a bit cloudy.
I'm just gazing up at the sky until I nod off. Unless people want to converse.
I'll just start meditating over them.
Do you have like any kind of like idea of your surroundings when you're meditating? Are you aware of things?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Oh, so it's like you're awake, but you're just...
Effectively, yes.
Oh, okay, that's handy.
Question.
I'll have
Question. Whenever I've been healing you guys, I know it's not been often at all, but I don't know how. Have we been including the extra two equal to 2 plus your spell level?
We have whenever I've worked it out for you.
Okay, cool, yeah. Because that's I was just reading my guy again. It's like Disciple of Life thing. The creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus your spell level. Cool, yeah.
Yeah, I have passive perception for 4 hours, and then active perception for the next 6. Well, for the next however long. So I'll take passive perception for the first 4, and then active for the second 4.
Okay. Do you want to roll me? An
Well, does
active
anything happen in
perception?
the first 4 or not?
No, nothing you've noticed.
It's pretty much the same anyway. Consistent.
I like consistency.
So when you were eating your food,
No.
to what degree had you?
I love how you're coming back to after the fact that it's been done and
He's
we're
trying
sleeping.
to work out whether you've got food poisoning in the morning.
Not at all. Not at all.
I would safely say
What?
the food I ate was suitably prepared and was thoroughly cooked, in my opinion.
I'd go with that. I'm hardly going to say, yeah, I cooked really fucking badly and we're all going to have the shits in the morning.
No, that's
Do
what
not go there, Terry.
What?
I don't have to, because it'll be your character who has to go.
I mean, the fact that you didn't ask me to roll for preparation or anything like that, it was just prepared in, it was skinned, put on a stick, and then just put over the fire to just cook.
So,
Lunitari
night
wakes up in
hunting.
the middle of the night.
If you do you want to give me a perception roll?
No, I was doing it as if you were going to say I wake up in the middle of the night going, oh dear, I'm about to shit myself.
No.
Oh, very
Night goes
ladylike.
by and you wake up in the morning.
Okay.
Sweet.
Do you
So-
wake up well rested?
I eat your breakfast, brush your teeth. We walk in, boys.
How does, like, if you're meditating all night, Stan,
Yep.
does that class as, like, resting, like, having a full rest as well? You're just in a state of...
Yes. I've had my long.
Oh, okay, it still counts as the same then?
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Do you get any special features from meditating, or just that you are
No, it's just
technically you're awake,
It's just a basically benefit to long rests is all it is, but only some.
but you're still aware of what's going on around you rather than like
Yeah, it's basically instead of taking watch for 4 hours. So if we were part of like 3 humans, a long rest would actually have to be 12 hours. Because people would have to take watch in turns in
right.
order for everybody to get their 8 hours of rest.
I see. Yeah.
Because I can meditate for 4 and then watch for 4.
I getcha. Cool.
You can just rest for 8 hours instead of 12.
Okay, well, so it's the next day. What time are we looking at that we've woken up?
You most likely have woken up at dawn.
That's
5, 6? 5, 6?
Yeah, 6ish.
6ish, that's good. Standard time.
And yeah.
Okay. Shall we pack up camp and make a move?
In the process of packing up camp, what are you doing?
I
Rolling up
will.
2 roll mats that we have.
Yeah, rolled up the bed mat and put it back in the backpack.
I roll up. So I dust off the roll mat that I was kindly given. Roll it up and I pass it back to Skullduggery and thank him again for allowing me to use it.
I'll say that you can keep it if you want.
I respond with, "Oh, that's very kind of you, but won't you need it at all?"
I can't see a time that I would need it.
Oh, okay. Well, I will keep hold of it on my backpack.
I just happen to have it in my pack.
What pack have you got in it?
I got to this foreign land. I was like, why the fuck do I have this? Like, why do you know when you like pack things that you really don't need, but you just pack it anyway?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the roll, man.
Okay.
What are you doing with the fire?
Douse it out with dirt.
Because I'm not a scum, I'll like kick it around and blend it in.
Yeah,
So
just
doesn't
put it
leave
out.
Scorch mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give me a perception.
I don't know.
All of us, or
Yeah, any of you who are helping with the fire.
We're all helping.
21.
I don't think I need to roll.
21.
I don't
Oof.
think.
The Tinatari looks over in the other corner and tries to put.
I'm just kicking the dirt like a mile away, just like, that's not what the fire
Skull
was.
and Varus look at Looney going, "What's she doing?"
Lunatari's drawing phalluses in the soot.
I would not do that, even on a nat
She's
one.
a lady.
I'm a lady. My name's not Stan either.
No, Skull
Both
Duggery.
Skullduggery and Varys realise that the remains of the food last night are missing. So the carcasses of your squirrels that you had eaten.
I
No.
won't really take any notice of it. I'll just assume that it was rattos or something.
Critters.
Yeah, but Varus takes notice and goes, "That's a bit strange. Looney, did you do anything about that?"
And
no.
you're somewhat aware of what did it because there's a pretty big paw print in the
Fuck.
like in the mud beside the fire.
Guys, paw print, guys.
Okay, can we examine said paw print?
If you want.
Survival?
Yeah, or nature.
I'm doing survival.
Doesn't make any difference for me, to be honest. They're both the same roll.
Nature is -2. Survival is +1.
Okay, 13.
So from that, you can figure out there is a large cat.
Damn
what
it,
type of cat?
kitty
You don't know,
cats.
but there is a large cat.
And a dance. Cat.
How do I know you were good?
Meow, meow,
Meow 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 meow.
meow.
No, don't do the nyan cat.
Anyway,
You said don't do it, and then you instantly did it.
I know. My bad.
large cat stole our food.
Well,
I'm not
No,
really too
large
interested.
cat stole remains of
Just keep
food.
going.
As you start walking, then you also notice that the birds are
Not.
still circling somewhere near your location. Not directly above you, but they
We've been
remain.
followed by some birdies as well. I think Odin's got it out for us, boys.
Caca!
Do we not have a closer look at these birds to see what type of birds they are?
I mean, I got a pretty good roll last time, and they were just flappers.
Did we find out what they were?
Yeah, we determined they were called flappers.
Not some other type of bird that may be sort of
No.
like
They
Terry-
look
vultures
like
or scavenger
carnivorous
birds.
Yeah.
Terry just said, I said, is there anything special about the birds, any type? And he went, no, I just went, are they just flappers? And he went, yeah.
They're not crows though.
I don't know. Give me a perception.
I gave you a perception last time on them birds.
Yeah, it was only moderate.
Yeah, well, I'm screwed anyway. So I just see shadows.
17.
Birds.
They're still flappers.
No, I think Mandel know a little bit more.
Judge?
Anything we should be worried about?
Judge, what is your verdict?
You believe they are ravens?
Oh.
Odin's got it out for us, boys.
Oh, fuck.
Who pissed off the ravens?
Wow, you can't call them that anymore.
So,
Why is that Ravenist?
So, guys, just to let you know, it looks like them birds that have been circling are ravens.
Okay.
Very long, awkward pause. I was like, anyone?
What? I wasn't really listening. Right.
Are there any way we can
yeah.
tell their intent, or it's just a case of...
No, they're far too high up.
They're just there.
Yep.
But,
They're circling nearby.
but obviously, they're still circling, so they've obviously found something. There's something they've got their eye on.
It's probably
Yeah.
you. Your shitty meat.
Fuck off. Nothing wrong with my meat. That was good squirrel.
Right.
He did give us the poops, so that's fine.
See, Varys was happy with his squirrel.
I'm happy to keep walking.
Yeah?
I'm not too fussed by Big Cat, as long as it doesn't look like the footprints went in the way that we're going.
So, knowing that it's a large cat, like, obviously, I'm happy to continue walking at the normal pace, but can I kind of, like, can you have it, like, I'm conscious that there was a large cat that was at our campsite while we were... Hang on, you were meditating. How the fuck did you not notice it?
What, the Big Cat?
Yeah.
So I only had 10 perception, and cats are incredibly stealthy.
Okay.
Especially if it was like a panther or something, which are jet black and have +6 to their stealth rolls or something stupid.
Fuck. Okay. So I'm conscious there is a large cat that was at our campsite. Am I able to be like, just keep my guard up in regards to it?
Sure.
Did not fill me with confidence at all.
Yes,
But-
your guard is up, but it has
If you're
any
specifically
effect.
looking for a cat,
Like,
your
yeah,
chances of seeing that are higher, but your chances of seeing anything else are lower.
that's fair.
If I remember correctly.
No, that seems
Well,
like... that seems-
Pixie looks for the cat, the rest of us just keep our eyes open as normal.
Yeah, I'm down with that. So we'll just trot along still. Doop doop doopy doo. It's not the travel music I was thinking of, but I'll accept it.
Okay. So you continue to walk.
Country road, take
hell
me
you go
home. I don't know, it just reminded me of the other weekend. Cool, so we are walking with a purpose.
Nothing
Out of the ordinary.
out of the ordinary happens.
Okay.
So you just keep walking, keep walking. You get to the end of the day without anything untoward happening.
Oh shit, I should have done a perception thing or a survival thing for food.
Oh, you can do that now if you like.
Whee, survival again?
Yay!
Aye! I'm gonna again be going for the meats. Nom nom nom.
You can get something like a bit bigger this time. You can get like
Can we come-
Lunatari is desperate for that wild meat.
The Juntai wants to meet.
you get like a rabbit this time.
a rabbit?
Back in a
Ooh.
second.
Just the one, or
Don't be greedy now.
Yep, just the one.
Oh, my audio's died.
See, the thing about unless you're a
My
ranger,
audio has just completely died. What the fuck?
unless you're a ranger, you're getting food for yourself.
Okay. I thought with like a high score of both of us, we could have got like snagged a deer or something like that.
Oh, Varys. Oh, you both did get. Oh. Yeah, all right. That's fair. The pair of you working together snagged something bigger.
Yep.
Yes. I would say you snagged something along the lines of a badger.
Badger. Mushroom. We got any mushrooms for it?
You can find some mushrooms.
No, I'm not very good with nature and stuff. I don't trust mushrooms because they can be poisonous. I'm happy with
They can also be perfectly innocent.
They could be, but I don't trust the DM's rolls on what it would be, or my rolls for that matter.
I've rolled a nature, so yeah, I find some.
I was going to say, hey, if anyone's good at finding nature-ish stuff, it would be you.
Funny enough, I actually got -1.
-1, yeah.
Still a 15 with a -1 on it. It could have been worse. And he's more of a nature boy than I am.
Nature boy! Woo!
Woo! Ric Flair.
Brother.
So we've got a badger. How big's the badger?
Badger. So
It's about badger size.
I don't know how big a badger is, to be brutally. I've never seen one before, so
Badgers. They're about roadkill sized.
that can
Roadkill
vary from a
size.
deer onwards.
No, vary from a deer downwards. You don't often see things bigger than a deer killed by cars. Have you seen what a moose does to a car?
Well, I was going to say moose and then realised that, yeah, they just generally...
Moose wins
they just,
that
yeah.
fight. It's ridiculous how big mooses are.
Moose versus
Meese?
car.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it moose or meese? This is a conundrum that has always
How
bothered
is
me.
it Moose or meese?
Alexa, what's the plural of moose?
Oh, plurals. Okay. But you're being really retarded.
Fuck yeah.
Come on, there we go.
It wouldn't tell me what the plural.
Ah, I don't.
Like, do you want to know? It was like, I asked it what the plural of moose was, and it was like, the plural of moose is moose. Other customers have also asked what the plural of goose is. Would you like to know? I said, fuck yeah, and it just didn't tell me.
Isn't the plural of goose geese?
Geese.
So what's moose then? I think
Moose.
it is
It's like sheep.
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 Oh, okay.
It's add an S to the end.
I'm pretty damn sure I asked my fiance
Anyway,
that
where did we get to? I had to.
Yeah, the badger.
Right, so you've basically
for a sec.
travelled for a day. You haven't seen anything particularly interesting.
No large cat.
Varys and Lunatari. Nope, no large cat. Varys and Lunatari went off hunting, and they got themselves a badger and some mushrooms.
Oh no.
Good mushroom.
These mushrooms
Can
are
I go hunting for
friendly
a
mushrooms,
snake
right?
just
They're
to
not poisonous
complete the
mushrooms.
fucking
I mean, you can if you like. I mean,
Snake.
nature
Surely
or
he gets
survival.
snake?
Does he get a bonus because he's
survival,
looking
actually.
for a particular
Survival.
thing? Yes.
Yeah, you find yourself a constrictor type snake.
Okay.
So not a venomous one.
Can I pet it?
Oh, do you want to pet a snake?
Yes.
Sweet.
I would say at this point, it is not.
Constrictors are generally quite dopey, so.
Yeah, it's not like angry at you.
Wait, like
So
a
you-
boa constrictor. Aren't they massive?
No,
Massive and dopey, from what I
not
understand.
boa constrictor, but something like a grass snake or a
Sweet.
corn snake size. Thing.
Sorry.
It's not angry at you, even though you've like picked it up.
I
It's not
speak
fighting
lizard.
you.
Do
Does
you?
lizard include snake? Yes. Lizard speak is my third language.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought that was just draconic.
Well, it is draconic. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
a different day. that draconic is lizard. I wrote it down as lizard because I forgot that draconic is the word that I was looking for at the time.
That's not quite the same as snake.
Eight.
It's not quite the same as snake.
No.
Shit, I don't have comprehend language. So that's Oh no, I
But-
do have comprehend language.
Well, I can speak to the bloody thing. Can't comprehend or he understands,
Oh,
but
it's
he
only
understands the gist of
spoken
it.
language. I guess animal sounds isn't actually spoken language, is
They
it?
don't have a language.
Stan is discovering
I'd have to
himself.
have what tier K has, which is understanding thing.
This is a journey of
Well,
Stan's
it's basically the speech, but it's not. I don't understand word for word, but I understand the meaning.
Can I charm the snake to make it my friend?
I thought you wanted
Oh
to
God.
eat
Just make it his pet already.
I would say, because you're not actually using
Deadly
character
force.
skills for this, I would suggest that
Spells and or
if we
it.
can,
I go pee. I'll be right
if
back.
we can keep the animal handling above a 10 for 3 days,
Okay.
then yes, it basically becomes your pet.
So
You
do I
don't
need to
have the
roll
ability-
again for today, or is that my
No,
roll for
that'll
today?
do for today. We'll just
Sweet.
do one roll a day. If it becomes your pet, you don't have ranger abilities or druid abilities. It is literally just your pet. You can't tell it
Yeah,
to do anything.
no, that's fine. I just want it as a.
Trust
I
the
can wear a
creepy one
snake.
to have a pet snake.
And I can wear a snake as a scarf, and who doesn't want
Snake scarf.
that? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll return to camp with a snake.
Right. So, same thing as before. Oh, what are you doing?
Same as we do every night. Try to sleep through it.
I put my bedroll down, so that's there. But we've got to prepare this badger and mushrooms. We did confirm that the mushrooms were non-poisonous, right?
Well, you've got a spell. You can check.
You can just purify them, can't you?
Yeah, true. Yeah. So yeah, use a spell on the mushrooms and the badger. Is that 2 independent spells or just 1 spell for both?
Doesn't matter, you're about to long rest, use as many spells as you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Unless we get
Sounds good.
interrupted, at which point you might get rinsed if you use all your second level spells.
so what was that?
Yeah, give them 1 on each. That's fine.
1 on each. Yeah. So detect detect poison and disease on both.
Snake
I
checking.
wouldn't do that. I would just do the.
Oh, okay.
purifying. There's no
sorry,
point.
I reframe. I reframe it. Yeah, poison like that. Purify both of them.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
Taking
so
up
you do
2.
that. I take it you're gonna cook it.
Yep. Stick it on the fire. Cook them nice and good. How about you guys? But I like my badger medium rare.
Medium rare.
It's probably
So-
a bad idea actually, given what meaty type it is. But
So you go
It's
out.
purified
and
anyway.
You get a decent sized stick, so that you can basically make a spit for the badger.
Badger on a spit.
But this does mean that you're gonna have to build a bigger fire,
Okay.
Bigger
And you get-
fire or
and
attract
you're gonna
more
have
attention.
to, construct some sort of frame to hold the badger over the fire.
I mean, I have rope and I have a tinder set and torches, so
Yeah, that's all fine. You just need to get some more sticks. And,
do we need to
yeah.
do a search for that?
No, but you will have to go and hack some out of some bushes or trees and.
Okay. I can go off and do that.
Okay. So you come back with the sticks, and you kind of build up your fire, and you.
well,
you
goes,
may as
boy. I
well-
might want to step back.
You may as well, whilst you're out there, go pick up some extra logs for the fire, because this is going to need to be a little bit more intense.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Happy to do that. Doop-a-doop-a-boo.
And you have your food.
I like the fire. It's trippy. Are you doing that at the moment, Tori? Is that you?
No, it's not me.
Oh.
It's me. That's why I told Ghost Boy to stand back. Oh, fuck, Spaz. Damn. Press the wrong button. Be back in a sec.
Okay, we have a spit with a badger on it.
Badger.
We have a spit with a badger on
That's brilliant.
I like
That
it.
is
I like it.
brilliant. I'm sorry, I am zoomed right in on this.
Yes, I'm zoomed right in.
I mean, it looks like a possum, but I'll go with it.
Badgers look a lot like possums, just black.
I love the fact that on the Hansy's screen, literally, it's got my character to the left looking
Very suspiciously at it.
the possum.
It stretches.
Yeah, I think that's labelled wrong because that really does look like a possum.
If you
I
literally
can
search
see it.
possum,
He looked normal, but now he got
Google like related to a possum and badger. I think they're like from the same fucking breed of
Fat.
animal. List.
the same
Yeah,
family.
they're very. They're not similar,
But
but
badgers are
More
badgers
black.
are literally possums with longer noses and black lines down there.
Aren't they like along the same family as the Wolverine?
Yeah,
no idea.
they're all the same
It
shit.
wouldn't surprise me. They're
And
fucking savage creatures.
I've heard
And
that.
dumpster rats.
What the fuck's a dumpster rat?
A fucking raccoon.
Oh, they're awesome. Little
Raccoons are
banditos.
dogs, though.
Are
I
they?
think badgers come under something else. Yeah, raccoons are dogs.
Is that because they have rabies?
I don't think that's what.
What defines them? You have rabies, therefore you're a dog.
Well, you're pleased to know I purified the food before we cooked it, so it's no chance of anything.
How did one purify it?
For spell.
Okay. Sounds good. Nom 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 nom. Once it's cooked, obviously.
Okay, what's your constitution modifier? Just out of interest.
My constitution modifier is 1. +1.
Okay. So, what? So evening rolls on. What are your plans?
Do we want to talk or anything? Or
I'll ask if anybody wants to play dice.
I'd quite happily partake in the dice.
I'm trying to.
I love it how every time your character is eating, you're eating at the same time. It's brilliant.
Tell me what it is. I'm just quite hungry this evening.
Kay's really getting into the whole roleplay thing.
No, working all day, walking around. 18 odd miles. It's a long walk.
I thought you were talking about IRL, and I was like, fuck off, did you do that?
I did approximately about 7,500 steps today.
That's not 18
I think that equates to about 3 or 4
So,
kilometers.
can skullduggery give an animal handling?
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed the whole snake charming thing.
A ting.
Did he get the snake? Has he made a friend?
He's in the process of gaining a friend. He is currently has on his person a non-hostile snake.
And you say it's like a grass snake, corn snake, snake.
Corn snake, yeah. I quite like corn snakes.
Oh, they're cool. I like corn snakes. They're like small and bloop bloop bloop. I do like the fact that you actually managed to get a snake to complete the set for the evening.
Get a feeling we might have lost a Stanley at this point.
I do get that feeling.
Stanley!
I was waiting
He's
for him
probably muted himself or something.
What's happening?
Exactly.
I was
Trust him.
I was hoping
I
he
did say like 3 times I went to get a drink.
No, I did hear him say that.
I didn't hear him say that. I think he's lying.
It doesn't matter. Can you roll me an animal handling, please?
I was
I can't.
I was hoping he was just going to bring out
Oh
his
no, my snack!
Miss Snake. Oh,
Miss
Miss Snake.
Snake.
Oh, Miss
Oh.
Snake.
I can't use bardic inspiration on myself either, so that fucking sucks.
He's a bit unhappy with you tonight.
I literally was thinking he
Okay,
was going to bring his instrument out and just go, guys, I've come up with a new song. It's called Badges, Mushroom,
Snake.
Mushroom.
Trying to think.
Think like a snake.
The snake that Skullduggery was trying to
Charm.
befriend,
Woo.
woo,
Courtship.
disappears.
Oh.
Oh.
It's okay, Skull. He's gone back to be with his family.
I take off my non-claws mask. Well, no, I put my frowning mask over my non-claws mask.
How many masks have you got?
A number.
Okay.
I should probably add them to my weight in my inventory. Actually, I need to work out how many
How many masks?
expressions.
Because
I
they're metal masks as well, aren't they? So they're not.
Oh yeah,
like...
they're bronze. They are not light.
You're just weighed
Hey.
down by a bag full of masks for every
You're
occasion.
probably talking at least 2 pounds a mask.
Like you've played Majora's Mask, right?
I have, yeah. It's been a while.
You know the Mad Mask guy from that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much my backpack.
Okay.
Terrible.
Love it. So we had a snake. We had badger and mushrooms.
They were yummy.
Nom 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 nom.
The snake has vanished.
Sad times. I just kind of look over and see that you're wearing the sad face now, and I'm just like, I console you and just pat you on the shoulder and go, it will be okay.
There, Skull. There, Skull.
My snake.
Miss Snake. Miss Snake. We were going to play dice, I believe, before you lost the snake. Do you still want to play dice?
Yes.
Would you like a moment to mourn?
No.
Still wearing the sad face. Cool. I'm all down for some dice.
Doi.
Bit of dice.
I will roll.
I don't actually know how this game works, so
You could theoretically actually play dice in D&D, can?
well, yeah.
Well, it didn't actually occur to me that would be a thing that you could theoretically we could actually do a dice game.
What's the advanced dice roller?
I can't remember actually how to play proper poker dice, but that'd probably be the best one.
Zombie dice.
It's 1 minute video on how to play dice. Quick talk for a minute while I learn how to play dice.
Okay, well, if we're using that time to downtime,
Well,
Well,
if
in
you
that
each,
case,
if you each roll 5d6s and that pretty much is it, isn't it? That'd be your poker hand. So you've got a full house.
so how? What is it? R slash
not even that, just the
/r.
/
If you
R
go to the top left,
5d6.
5d6.
Yeah.
and then use that. Use the top left bit where you can select your dice and like D6 and then 5.
Oh, you've only got 3 of kind.
3 nat ones. Fuck me, I'm glad that wasn't a combat roll.
We
So
should get
we're
Stanley to roll.
Do I throw the
There we
dice
go.
and they, like, jab me in the eye? No, Stan's actually watching a video on how to play dice.
Come on,
I
Dave's
already
muted himself.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
I think we just do this because it's so much easier than trying to piss about, trying to explain stuff.
Yeah,
we
just
want
roll
to go on to the next
5d6.
day.
Yeah, just roll 5d6. That's literally it.
So those
just done
guys have. Varus is currently winning with a full house.
Full houses of 2s and 4s.
Lunatari got 3 of a kind.
So that's a single pair.
A pair, and that's it.
Yep.
So Varus wins. What we should have got the stakes together first. I think.
Well, we'll say that was a we'll say
I
that was
reckon,
Well,
Oh,
effectively,
I reckon minimum
the way it
minimum
works
bet
is
should have been 1 GP surely.
1 would be an ace, 2 king, 3 queen, 4 jack, 5 10, and you just make the best poker hand out of that. And then,
They just get too complicated.
yeah,
I was basically doing it the other way around.
6 would also be a 10.
Higher numbers better, and then we just
Either way, that's just the way I wrote it down.
I'll be right
Well,
back.
But
I reckon Lunatari and
Lunatari would have-
Skullduggery lose a gold.
Lunatari would have 3 aces.
Yeah, Varus still had a full house though.
yeah.
I'm doing
Oh,
it
yeah.
the other way around. I'm
that's
just
fair
going
enough.
by the higher number is better. But
Alright, fair enough.
But yeah, so Lunatari and Skullduggery lose a gold. Varus gains 2 gold.
Okay, I'm down to 39 gold now. There you go, folks. We have gambling as well.
Isn't that completely against Butch's guideline?
But
Wait,
just-
were you saying higher dice would be better?
Yeah, just because higher numbers. So
Oh, I don't
One's
have a
low.
3.
6 is highest. It's fine. No, you didn't get a straight.
I have a 6 5 4, 6 5 4, but I don't have a 3.
Okay, this is interesting. Didn't realise that your money actually counted towards your weight limit as well.
Yes, but it does it automatically.
Yeah, no, I just saw it because I changed it from like 40 gold to 39, and it went, oh, my weight just went down by 0.2. I was like, okay. Did not know that. 3 fucking nat ones. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
basically. It
Oh,
is,
no,
yes.
now-
1
now-
would equal 9, 2 would equal 10, 3 would equal jack.
Right, I'm back. What I missed?
So
You just
have
gained
added
2 gold.
Yourself 2 gold.
He left just before you said it.
Okay.
So the other 2
I-
of negative a gold. So you are 2 gold up.
So yeah, I've got 9 gold now. Total 9 gold! Yay!
How have you got so little gold with all the stuff we found?
I
You've
haven't
not been
sold it.
anywhere to sell it yet.
No, but I mean, like, surely didn't you
We
get gold
got both
pieces?
Gold drops. He hasn't got like 6 gold off goblins. You got some off the first boss. I got some out of a crate.
Yeah,
Okay.
my guy
Gold.
doesn't really care about gold. He's
Okay,
more of a case
I
of-
did get 10 gold pieces off Doris's body as well. Not gonna lie.
So you guys are nicking all the gold. Like, go, 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 go. I'm like, yeah, I don't care about gold.
To be honest, I
Yeah,
just
but Varus can now win it through his god will allow him to win these rolls.
is that an ability he has?
No, but
Oh.
you know,
I
he
mean,
prays. It's got to come out good sometime.
My bardmanship should allow me to win some rolls in a minute.
I will scare the fuck out of you guys out of here to win your gold, but I won't do that.
Right, okay. Sleight of hand with +6. Lucky dice.
Wait,
Let's see what I can do with these.
you have lucky oh, you have fucking. Of course you do.
Yes.
Of course you fucking do.
You don't know that I have weighted
No,
dice. And
I-
also a sleight of hand with +5.
I just know that bards have in their bard kit thingy, they have fucking
Agreeing
die.
to play dice with a fucking
Oh,
bard.
you
Terrible
absolute
idea.
fucking idiot. You still lost the first round, so fuck you.
Of course, you lose deliberately on the low bet rounds.
That wasn't our choice.
Anyway, yeah, let's go.
No, you don't sleep yet.
So before you go again, if you are gonna play again, agree the stakes.
Okay.
I'll suggest that now we've warmed up. A wager of 3. It's It's an alright amount.
Oh, I'll go 3. I'm in.
Fine, I'll go 3.
More
So
to
I
the
can go
fact
lose my
is,
gold now.
more the fact is, the gold that I was gonna spend was gonna be on armor, which I was very kindly given via Varus. So I'm
Mhm.
good now, and my weapon I don't need to buy because I've got a new one. So yeah, 3 gold then. I'm down with that.
Yeah, roll your dice.
So it's
So 5d6s.
that's right.
Yeah.
5d.
Because the way poker dice works is that you then re-roll ones that you don't want.
Really?
That's not bad.
No, but it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a pair of 5s.
Exactly. Just...
Terrified. I've got a
Sometimes you can win big on just a single
Oh
pair.
yeah, true. Yeah.
You win massive on a single pair if you play it right.
It's better
Oh,
that
yeah,
I can.
yeah.
It's better that I can see everyone else's
Well, I
hands.
mean, as it currently stands,
As it stands, you are currently winning this.
you win with a pair of 5s.
I just,
Oh, dude.
Waiting
I'm
for
glad I'm
Scully.
getting all of these nat 1s out of the way.
I want to before we do this,
Mhm.
because Stanley has raised it. I want to see what his lucky dice actually do.
Fudge
not
the
sure if
game.
There would just be a
I mean,
weighted. There would
which
just
be
be
your
a set of
travelling
weighted dice
companions.
that roll 6. Is basically what I was going for with weighted dice.
Well, I'm tempted to say you get to re-roll one of your dice.
As long as I pass a sleight of hand check, or just re-roll any one of my dice.
Nah, you should pass a sleight of hand check.
Both.
His sleight of hand is really fucking good, Kay.
Well, it's +5, but if I nat 1, then
Then
Well,
the
yeah.
others will see that you're cheating. Yeah.
well, they'll suspect that.
So I think I
we'll
think
see
that's
that we're
fair.
cheating.
I think
If
I
I
think
nat 1
they-
it, they can see it. If I
well,
fumble it,
they have to roll perception. You have to roll sleight of hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wouldn't it be an insight rather than a perception?
But I have to work out
No,
whether I want
that's
to
visual.
re-roll one of them first, more than anything.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
did you just complicate this simple game of
I'll
dice
roll
any
the-
more than it
re-roll
had
one
to
of my
be,
two.
Stan?
Because
Re-roll one of my
he's
two.
because
I'm
his
the
character
bard.
literally has the.
I'm
literally
playing
has
my
IQ
character.
game.
Yeah.
I think that's just how it should be.
A 9.
Yeah,
Fuck me, that was a bad first roll.
Yeah, and you two get to roll perception, so I get the feeling you're about to get this going.
Oh, that would have been a really good one to roll as well.
Even with a 12, I think I beat that.
Varus looks at Skull and says, "I'm sorry, what?
Can I
What are you
roll
trying
a
to do?"
deception and try and pass it off as a fumble? I have to get a nat 20 deception, but might make it worse if I actually try. Oh,
Oh,
Go on,
God.
Ed. Yeah, roll it, and see if you can.
that's it. Did I roll 5 dice or 6? Are you feeling lucky?
You're feeling lucky, punk.
Oh, my God, is this the bit where we kill each other over a game of dice?
What is with my fucking roll?
I'd rather you got them now when we weren't in combat.
Skull.
So you've tried deception. It's
I'm
going to be
basic.
an insight to combat your deception.
Is that from both of us? Or...
However, I think Varus gets advantage.
Oh, God,
because
yeah.
That's fair.
He
'Cause,
saw you cheat.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what's that advantage on insight?
Advantage
Yeah.
on insight for you, yeah.
Do I... Is it
Oh,
just...
fucking hell. He's +6, yeah.
He's putting you down.
Do
Then
I-
again, with a +6, like, you'd expect to get rolls like 22 often, not 13!
Do
And 9!
Do I need to roll an insight as well?
Hansy's cool.
You didn't.
I got a 12, which was higher than his sleight of...
because you
Yeah.
saw it as well. So yeah.
Do you know what the thing is?
However,
Varus
I-
is
I'm-
actually.
Alright, I couldn't see that bit.
So he fobbed you off that it was it was an accident.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Varus, however, taken.
I mean, literally, as the picture goes, looking at Varus right now, going eyes squinty, going, really? Don't.
I thought you were still looking at the possum, but...
No. The eyes are now pointed at Varus. Going, well, not the Varus. Skull.
Trying to
Going,
think if there's a way out of this for me.
No, I think
I think you've-
rolled
I
your
think-
way into a hole.
No one will ever play dice with you again.
I keep forgetting
Yes.
that I have Jack of all trades as well. every time I roll something that doesn't have a fucking proficiency, but I can add jack of all trades. I keep forgetting about that. But that doesn't matter.
I think his nat 20 like fucked you pretty badly with that.
Yeah, the
He's
thing
like
is,
he knew you were cheating. It was just how badly he saw you
if
were
I
cheating.
thought about it beforehand, what I should have done is used enthralling performance while we were eating, which would mean that you were both charmed towards me and then wouldn't just suspect me of deceiving.
Surely we'd have to roll against that though.
You roll a wisdom saving throw, but if you fail it, you have no indication that I've tried to charm you.
Okay, I've got a proficiency in wisdom saving throws, so
Same.
If I thought about it, I'd have done that earlier, but I didn't think about that till after. I'll basically shrug it off and be like, well, what would you expect from a bar? I'll cough up my money to Hansy.
you basically just go ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hey.
Effectively, like, I'll just basically be like, I'll just shrug it off like,
Eh.
you play dice with a bard, like,
What
were
were you
really
expecting? Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit out on the rest of this if we're gonna have a little bit of a sneaky one.
Wait, Terry, can Wilson roll dice?
Your fucking rock cannot roll dice.
I really want to pick up that rock throat.
If you want to play dice against Wilson, I mean that's up to you. Don't expect the others to.
Just sit in the corner of the camp playing dice with Wilson while
Throwing
everyone
dice at a rock, and yay!
What was that? 6 gold to Hansy?
Yeah, 6 gold to Hansy.
Yeah, I've taken off my free.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No, you won the round, didn't you?
Yeah, you won the round.
Hey, I'm better
Fair
off than I
answer,
was
Ben.
to start off with by 5.
Yeah.
Win.
But Varys looks at both of you and goes, "He's a cheat. She's lucky. I'm gonna call it quits."
Fair enough.
Yeah, after seeing you cheat, I'm just like, maybe playing dice for money
You
is
didn't
not the
see,
best.
but you see
Well,
my
no,
reaction. and you go,
I saw the initial cheat.
Yeah, but
Did
he.
Oh yeah, he put it off that he
convinced you that it was an accident.
No.
But I turn to you and go, "Yeah, he cheated."
Okay. I just kind of like smirk at you and just be like, shake my head and just be like, bards will be bards. And then I suggest that
bastards.
I will take watch tonight.
Okay, I'll meditate for the first 4 hours. And then take watch for the second 4 hours.
Okay, Handy. So, are you actively looking out, or are you just?
Well, I don't meditate or anything like that, so I'm just kind of like, I've got dark vision, so I'm just kind of just looking around me.
Okay, roll me a perception.
Perception. Fuck.
You do that intense.
A 10.
Okay, so you don't see anything for the first 4 hours.
Okay. And then
You think you hear a slight hiss, but then it's like gone, and you don't know.
there goes Skull's snake. Do I do it for the next bit?
Well, you're resting for the next bit. Skulldugger, he said he was going to do stage 2.
Because you have to at least do some rest.
Oh yeah. Well, so to be honest,
Stay awake for like 24 hours in a row and then walk for like 12 hours because your character will get
There
exhausted.
are rules against exhaustion in D&D.
Yep.
And you really, really don't want it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
it
fine.
Fucks you.
That's fine. I'll now rest for the next 4 then.
So, Skulldugger is
I'll
doing his
roll
thing. Yeah,
perception.
roll perception.
It's the
You
same as my
also-
passives.
You also don't see anything.
Did he hear the snake as well?
Yes.
4 hours later.
4 hours later, he hears the same snake. He's holding it back. He wants to get back with you, but you just didn't notice him. Sorry,
So,
I should have put a gender to the snake without actually like getting to know it, but
So the morning comes by. What are you doing?
Breakfast, I guess. I suppose we disposed of the whole badger last night for dinner.
Well, you ate a good portion of it. Is that what you want to eat for breakfast?
I don't know. I didn't know what was left because I know obviously me and Varys. I didn't know if Skullduggery had some badger as well. Did you have some badge?
No, I had rations.
Yeah, right. Why don't you want our food? What's wrong with our food?
I'm just happy eating rations. Got some nice rations.
What's wrong with my badge?
Some nice rations, man.
Some nice rations. Rations good.
Ration.
I want to fish. I need to get a fishing rod.
This is not Minecraft.
So, you look at the badger. It's still on the spit over the embers of the fire.
It's probably
However, it is completely stripped bare. There is not a piece of meat left on the badger.
Varys, if you were that hungry, you know, you could have said.
I was asleep, you silly. We not remember. Have we seen the cat prints yet, or do we need a perception check for the cat prints?
No, we haven't. Well,
Give a either a perception or a survival.
they're the same.
No, you don't see. Neither of you. Considering how different your perception roll.
Oh, I was hoping you would get a 6 as well. That would have been
I
it.
did roll a 6 because I'm now remembering that I have Jack of all trades, and because I don't have my proficiency bonus on perception, that makes it a 6.
6. We just summoned a demon.
All three of us see the exact same amount
your
of nothing.
proficiency bonus is more than one. It'll be.
My proficiency bonus is 2, but Jack of all trades adds half of your proficiency bonus rounded
Okay.
to all rolls that you don't already have a proficiency bonus on.
So none of you see the beast.
Oh no, it's half proficiency
Prince.
rounded down. So.
I love it how you had to add Prince at the end. I was like, none of you see the beast standing right next to you.
Well, maybe.
Licking its
Oh,
lips.
for God's sake.
Okay. Okay. This is 2 nights in a trot now.
I still think it. I don't see the prince, but I still think it was that beast.
Okay. So I basically like go to the guys like after you said that, I was like, I think there's something definitely following us. I think we should
At least
really
it's in
like
our scraps anyway.
it's eating our scraps, but I don't know how comfortable I feel with it getting that close to us on a nightly basis
Well,
without even
as
buying
long-
me dinner.
basically, as I say, seems to be happy not to attack us as long as we leave stuff out for it. As long as we continue leaving scraps, I can't see this being an issue.
You have a point. I didn't think of that. You're wiser.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
wiser than you
basically
look.
Suggest, yeah, if as long as we leave an offer, it seems to not be bothering us, and therefore
Works in our favour.
we may as well just keep it going until it
I
becomes
don't know. I want to have a chat with this cat.
that, or we could try and leave something here for it and hope it doesn't follow us today. We could like leave something for the big cat.
All I do is I just look at Skullduggery and like just go, "You're wiser than you look," as I'm still staring at what I can assume is still his sad face mask.
Do we see anything in the sky?
I always forget that my character's like really is supposed to not actually be that intelligent.
You do.
Are
It's
these
one
the
of the
same
hardest things to
ravens from
RP.
yesterday?
You're struggling to tell whether it's ravens.
Do we have to-
However, there are birds following the same pattern, at roughly the same distance as they were yesterday.
do we have to perception roll that, or we've just aware that they are there again?
I just took your previous perceptions,
Oh,
which
okay.
were quite poor. So
I just say to the group, okay, guys, you know, I'm used to like traveling out in the wild and stuff like that, but it's not really normal, more so for ravens, I guess, to be following us, following the same pattern keeping the same distance. That's not right. That's not normal. Unless there is something dead, which they would generally circle around. We've been moving, and they're still keeping the same distance from us. And as far as I'm aware, none of us are dead.
Well,
As he looks out the corner of his eye at Skullduggery, because he's still not quite sure. But I feel like someone has sent something there
What
to
was
watch
being
us.
said there? Sorry. Why are you looking at me?
Because I said that usually birds circling is over like corpses and stuff like that. And the fact that we're
Remember
all
that your
three.
character has literally no suspicion about that at that point. It's only Kay that has any suspicion.
Oh yeah, if we determined that I.
Yeah, that was out of character
yeah,
stuff.
mine was
Oh,
basically
okay, yeah.
because my spell didn't work on him.
Healing spell didn't work on me, yeah.
And
Nobody's questioned me about it though, so.
Okay, soap at that bit though. But it's not normal for ravens to act in this way.
Although Varys gets a son of thought. Birds. Funky boy over there.
What?
And then leaves it at that.
Monkey boy?
Funky boy. Funky. Not monkey boy.
Hey, I know I attract the birds. I'm a bard. What can I say? These ones aren't my flock.
Fuck's sake. Bad pickup, lad.
That was good.
No, it really wasn't, but I'll give you it anyway.
I really want to throw something at him now. I mean, literally just go down to Devon and throw something at him.
I was going to say, are we talking IRL now? Nonetheless,
Hey,
I'm
no
like...
littering in Devon.
Hmm?
No littering in Devon. I'll have to give you a slap.
Yeah, man.
All I'm going to say is something's not right about that, and I think that we're being followed. Or, like, someone has, like, purposely sent them out to watch us.
Can I do a Furblogsmatic check and check for magic? And do I
Sure.
detect any magic in the area?
Magic?
No. You do not.
Okay, cool. It's a thought, just in case. Alright, guys. Maybe sounds funky it is, but there's no magic in this area, so it's not magical. Whatever's going on.
Okay, well, I'd say after 2 days, if they haven't actually bothered us, they're probably just looking for whatever scraps we do leave behind, even if it seems to be not many. I mean, there doesn't seem to be much else in this area for them to feast on if they're scavengers, so...
I'm more dubious, so is there, like, a way that when we travel I'm a little bit more alert?
We'd have to walk... If we could just do a slow walk for a day, if you guys wanted to maintain our stealth for the day.
I mean, we've been slow walking all this time.
But we might be able to get away from...
I was thinking
Burgers.
more... Well, I don't want to make it look like we're aware of it. To draw
You
more
wouldn't,
suspicion on ourselves. If we then all of a sudden just slowed our pace down, it's going to look more suspicious.
I mean, we have been walking for 2 solid days. Like, walking slowly for a day, I don't think would look too suspicious to anybody.
True.
Okay, let's walk slowly for today, and then see what happens.
Okay, so during the day, you duck under trees, you kind of take, you kind of walk a little bit further inland so that you can
More cover.
try and stay sheltered and covered, yeah. So why don't you guys give me stealth rolls?
Because I don't want to. +1 to that, please.
Yep.
I don't know if there's a way to
Okay.
set up that.
And then give me perception rolls.
I
one to that,
see
please.
nothing.
Oh, good chance. At least you see the branches in front of you.
You
As they
say.
slap you in the face.
Ah, why?
You don't see the birds. They have. Yeah. You think you've evaded them. You cannot see them.
Ah, I have Jack. There's a button for Jack of all trades. There we go.
Sorry,
I'm just
timing.
going to test whether this works. Yeah, perception's now got a +2 instead. Sweet. Okay, I've activated plus a Jack of all trades button, so I can no longer forget. I've rolled the exact same roll, though, which is quite funny.
Lol.
So yeah, you
The birds aren't behind us, guys.
Yeah.
Pixie's just like, yeah,
Do,
sorry, I
do,
got
do,
branch in my
do.
face.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, it's appear to have
Are we done the day's travel yet? We're ready to set up camp, or are we still traveling?
Oh, can I still,
You're
even
still
like if we're
travelling.
being stealthy and stuff, can I still look for food and stuff? Or is that?
as long as if you're looking for berries under trees, I guess why not?
Oh, so I can't do game now.
You do, however, spot following a long distance behind you every now and again. You see a big black cat weaving in and out of trees.
Huh.
So was that the Varus spot it, or Skull spots it, or we both spot it?
Sure as hell weren't me.
Let's see, perception. Skull got it. Barris got it. Lunatari didn't roll. Oh yeah, you did.
She rolled.
You
She got
missed it,
slapped in the
yeah.
face by a
Yeah,
branch.
she's not seeing anything.
Did you see it had Skull, the panther? Well, the black cat behind us.
I caught glimpses of it, but seems to be
Mm.
keeping its distance. Yeah, but definitely following.
But no birds.
There's Pixie, but no, the rest.
Is
of the
it a
birds-
distance? You say a long distance behind us, so it's not anywhere near where I can try and detect anything or sense anything from the animal.
No, it's probably near 200 feet away, if
Okay.
not more. You feel it's keeping track of you sufficiently. But
Anybody have anything to leave on the ground?
I got
Uh.
that lizard.
Actually, no. Wait till we set up camp.
I've only got.
Anybody have a trap? Anybody know how to make a trap?
I could try making a trap.
Just an idea, just in case we might need it.
Hey, stunt. Hey, then, buddy.
+2 survival and quite high sleight of hand, so I could try and make simple pitfall trap or something behind. Or not pitfall
Yeah.
trap. But,
Varus nods and says, "Okay, just an idea at the moment. Just keep it in mind." Yeah.
you may want to check your backpacks.
I don't have a trapper's pack.
No, nothing in there that would trap it.
Out of character quickly.
I've got 50 foot
Excuse
of
me.
hempen rope and
I don't know if people have on their character sheets looked at the cog all the way over on the right, but there are some pretty useful things in there.
cog on the right.
On your character sheet,
Yeah.
on core bio spells, and there's a cog
Oh,
that
yeah.
allows you to put things like expertise on your skills, jack of all trades if you have it, passive perception modifier and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it actually allows you to alter things instead of having to remember as much shit, because I only just discovered that. And that probably would have saved me a lot of grief with forgetting that jack of trades and expertise existed, because my deception and persuasion should have been a lot higher this entire. But oh well.
I think all of my spells and stuff, I've already got my modifiers already attached to them.
Fair enough.
And I think on my save and frozen
yeah,
perception.
no, I was just saying more as something to look out for.
Oh, I did.
It's
I
useful
to
for-
be honest, I didn't even know that thing existed.
Nor did I, which is wise.
Oh no, that's handy to know though. Yeah, 'cause I think-
Okay, anyway, back to foraging or whatever we were walking. That's
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I said that I wanted to still kind of like forage for food.
I
And,
don't know
Yeah,
if that's
you can do
survival.
survival.
Survival,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yep, survival roll.
16.
Skull, you're not going to get involved.
So, are you working together, or are you?
I'll give
doing
him
your own
bardic
thing?
inspiration while he's foraging.
Yeah, but the roll's already done now, so I can't use it.
But Terry hasn't told us whether or what he's found or not, and therefore he
That's true. So what's that do? Again?
just gets 1d6 for his roll. Both of you do.
Nice.
If you want to use it anyway, but seeing as it only lasts 10 minutes, so you have to make the roll within 10 minutes, you may as well use
Yeah, I'll use
Now
it for
or even
this.
10 minutes. Sweet.
Nice.
D6, yes!
1d6
I'd say me and
and a 5. I get a 21.
Yeah, I reckon you can. I reckon you can catch yourself a deer this time.
Ooh.
Doe?
A deer.
A deer.
A
A
female.
female.
actually
deer.
that's quite good, because then that gives us enough meat to offer the panther. Or the black cat. Although Varus is suspicious about the has a nothing suspicious.
Oh, not the Pink Panther.
Yeah. Actually, can I also forage today?
If you want to.
Can I look specifically for anything poisonous? So, do you want me to do a nature check with that?
No, survival's fine.
Oh, well, fuck. I was gonna look for poisonous berries, or
You think you find something poisonous?
is it a mushroom, or is it just plant?
It is. It is berries.
Potentially poisonous berry. Sweet.
Yes.
I will communicate with the party what my intentions are, which lace whatever we leave for the panther with something poisonous. Not enough to necessarily kill it, but enough to give it a
A
pretty
light-
bad time in the morning.
A laxative.
Do we want to do that though? Because
It's
It's not
not.
going to piss it off, it's just going to make it drowsy.
I was going to say it's.
I don't know. It's is there
I haven't seen
anything-
it, so I can't say anything. If
I mean,
truth be told.
All I'm doing
Is there-
is I'm putting it out as an idea, and I was just doing that sort of passively as we wandered throughout the day. Just
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Is there any checks we can do to see like intention or just intention? But it's too far away, isn't it?
Not
we
unless
haven't
you're face to face with
seen
it.
it.
Yeah, it's yeah. Cool.
We're on day 3 of travelling, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done 2 normal days and 1 short day.
How does that work out? Because it was 5 normal days. No, it was 5 fast,
5 fast days.
8 normal. How does that
Sounds about
calculate?
right.
It was 8 normal and more for that. How does it work then that we've had 1 slow day?
It's not going to make too much difference.
Oh, okay. I obviously haven't seen the black cat. You guys have just told me about it. But we've managed to snag a deer, and you've gathered some poisonous berries, Skullduggery?
Poisonous?
Ish.
Berries.
No, somebody else can do a nature check on them and tell me that they're cranberries if you want.
Okay, I'll have a look at the berries you've collected and see what they are.
I might as well have a look at it anyway, just in case. Nope. It's all on you, Varus.
I don't know.
Well, it's like,
Okay, hang on.
They look poisonous.
Varus, you're a nature-ish kind of guy, right?
I grew up in the trees, yes.
So how the fuck have you got a -1 to your nature?
He didn't pay attention just because he grew up in the tree.
Yeah, just because of Grubber tree doesn't mean I know something about nature.
Naturally thought you'd have a bonus in well nature.
I mean, the fact that I'm actually out and about with you guys should be a shocker in the first
Well, it
place. I'd
occurred
never
to
leave
me
my
that
clan.
I
If
have a
he was to do a
glass.
survival roll rather than a nature roll, he would have better stats.
But too late now.
Okay,
That's fine. And you kind of look at him and go, well, they look poisonous, so...
It just occurred to me that I have the mysterious liquid in a vial.
I just realised your post as well.
What?
Oh, sorry.
I'm confused. What?
Have a look at the
I like the Putin one.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it?
And then the fucking beakers.
Anyway.
Anyway, so we divert.
So what was our conclusion about the berries? They may or may not be poison.
Yeah, they appear to be poisonous.
Oh, you found a dead deer.
How many berries do I have?
4.
Oh, that's a pretty detailed looking dead deer.
Yeah, that is a disturbingly detailed dead deer.
I mean, I've zoomed right in. That's
Yeah, but I can cast.
Would I be able to determine how poisonous the berries are by eating?
No.
you could try eating one.
I thought not. There wouldn't be much point.
I mean, you could try feeding one to one of your comments.
Okay, stop posting messages and then deleting them.
Yeah, are you guys eating
This is not the one I want.
squirrels? Question.
Hmm?
Are any of you eating a squirrel tonight?
No, all squirrel
You've
is
got
gone.
a deer!
We got no squirrel left.
Yeah, but I didn't know whether you guys were eating the deer or not.
Well, no, we got no squirrel
I mean,
left. I still have
No.
that lizard.
How much meat, in terms of rations or meat, can we get off this bloody deer?
Can we-
Some, as long as you get a good sleight of hand.
If you were to spend time harvesting the animal, and then probably, I don't know how long it would take to dry the meat. You'd have to hang it.
You'd have to dry it for a long time, I would have
We've got
thought.
quite a bit of salt. So.
Look, just because I'm here doesn't mean that we have salt. Fuck you.
No, I just think it's a case of we cut enough for us, so at least 3 pieces for tonight's rations, if Skull wants it as well, and then a few pieces for the black cat. Maybe try to bring it into the camp and then have someone watch the meat overnight.
I'll say that I would be interested in some deer tonight.
Can I salvage from the deer, like its horns and its fur?
Yeah. Give me the horns. Fine, you can hack those off. But the
Yeah,
Skinning the deer will
skinning
take a
the
slight.
deer would
skinning
be
it. Give me a sleight of hand. Yeah.
a 9.
You get like an A4 size sheet. The rest of it is like. Unfortunately, you've slipped with your
No, that's fine.
spectral blade as you try and shear off.
I do have
shear-
daggers
Surely
and-
A1 size sheet, not an A4.
Is A4 a thing that exists in this world? Is that a measurement? What are we on the metric scale? What?
A4.
Yeah.
Well,
I can make it smaller if you want.
Well, no, I'm just trying to work out how they measured things out. Did they say A4 was a thing
I
back
can't
in?
imagine they used A4, but I can imagine paper was probably
Like
pretty standard
parchment
size
size.
because it has been
No,
most
parchment
of-
size.
And if I just put deer antlers, I have.
Mm-hmm.
Are they? Do they have a weight, a value, or
Look it up.
don't
Not really.
don't actually think. No, I've just put deer antlers and keep it that. And if I just say parchment size, deer pelt.
Yeah.
A4 deer pelt.
I'm not putting A4 deer pelt.
A4D.
There we go. Cool. And then we have our meat. So, how are we doing this? Are we leaving some out for the kitty cat, or
Oh, it's a deer. It's enough of it for feed all three of us and feed the cat.
I was
And
gonna
like I
say,
does anybody want to watch the meat ready for the cat to?
we cook what we want to eat and then leave the rest for the cat, because obviously it's gonna want to eat it raw rather than cooked.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Also, I will cast purify on the deer as well. So
You just
meat
don't
will
trust
be-
nature, do you?
no. Why risk it?
No.
When I got a magical spell that'll be recharged straight away.
Yeah, true. Fair
It's a
point.
song,
Fair.
Skid. It's a song.
Oh, sorry, I missed what it was.
No, Skid said something to me on Steam.
Oh, right, okay.
He's also talking in chat as well.
Been pretty busy, yeah.
Eh,
Nice avatar.
eh,
Poor deer.
Hey, hey, hey,
Poor deer
hey.
or moose.
A deer, a female deer, right? A drop of golden
Cool.
sun.
And there go all my
So-
viewers.
They left a long time ago.
D&D the musical. Love it. Okay. Fucking brings it back to Mario. So we eating. We've cooked
Yeah,
some deer.
I purified the food. We've cooked it. You've got a meat. I've got a
You've
meat.
cooked it. Presumably, you've made a fire.
Question:
Redraw it.
how long does my lizard last for?
That's what she said. He said.
God damn it!
No, she found out very quickly.
So you found very quickly that this is not worth it.
But
it's
I was waiting to
you
get
can
back on
probably
track,
you can probably keep it for like another day.
and then it will be good. Okay, and then it will go spoiled. Cool. Well, I'm happy to.
Well, you can roll to find out whether or not it's spoiled.
What now or
No, tomorrow's fine.
tomorrow? Okay. I mean, can you put, if you were to put it by the fire but not on the fire, would it dry it out?
What, the lizard?
Oh my god, Kay, what have you made?
You can like mount
I've
it
made
on a
a
stick.
Made a half decent,
I don't know if
fire.
it would make it like if it would class as like drying
Just
it
as
out
Future
overnight.
reference, Kay.
That's
If you
trippy.
use the second square, you can make full squares.
But I didn't want a full square. I just wanted
It
to be in one
probably
of the
would,
squares.
Can
know,
I
but you can,
just
like,
do that and set up the lizard so it's like dry jerky kind of?
Yeah, you like skin it, put it on a
You
stick,
can just save your time.
dig the stick
I
in
like
near
the
the
way I
fire
did.
so that it's like over the
It's
heat. And
it's
just
over the-
let it dry out.
yeah. I won't put anything like lizard skin or anything. This isn't the forest, so it's not classed as armor.
This is not the forest. You do not consume each other.
We don't consume each other. Cool. So I've got a dried lizard now. I'm just gonna trade that. I'm just gonna change that on my inventory to dried lizard meat. I will happily take the first watch again.
Who has cooked the deer?
Who's cooked it?
Well, whoever cooked it doesn't really matter because I still purified it. So the deer is
The deer.
So
the deer has
we
been chopped up and then
purified.
basically-
We cut off what we were gonna eat, and we left the rest out for the black cat.
Sweet.
if we got to watch the deer for the black cat to appear, and then try and gauge the black cat's full intentions when it
I was
does
just
appear.
say, was the idea not to leave some in the morning to let it get distracted? But that's fine. We'll leave it
Well,
overnight.
it doesn't
Yeah,
come
but
in
we
the
left
morning, so it
everything
comes at
overnight
night.
But
anyway.
yeah, if we specifically watch the food, yeah, good point. Right, okay.
So I'll take the first watch. And
Yeah, because then we can actively watch the entire night. Don't have to rely.
Are
on
you
it.
passively watching or actively watching?
I'll actively watch. I don't.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
A perception. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba.
I'm hoping you roll poorly. Poorly enough. Excellent.
Well, it's above average, as Stan always said.
How,
Yeah,
Oh
so
wait, have I got
above
my Bard of Ins? Oh no, I already used it.
No,
didn't I?
how are you managing this? As in, you were talking about having raw meat and then having cooked meat.
Yeah, so we cut off from the deer what we wanted to eat ourselves, and we left the carcass and the rest of the meat on it. So we
What,
haven't.
like off the flame, so it's not cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's off to the side.
and
It's
you-
off. We've
and
left
you've
it off to
taken-
this.
And you took away cooked meat for your rations tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah.
No, we haven't taken off any other meat other than what we were eating that day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we didn't actually.
There's
think
been
of
no rations taken. It's a case of what's left on. What we haven't taken off the carcass is that's all of it left.
That is left for the kitty cat.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
So we're
sound
trying to
fancy,
understand
don't
what the
sound
kitty
fancy.
cat's intentions are.
I would like
Did you say it
Stan
needs
to
face
try
to
and befriend
face?
it.
Okay. You spot nothing.
Good to know.
But does that mean the meat's gone?
No, I didn't do the whole night. I'm unless anyone else was taking watch.
I'll do the second
You do the second half,
watch.
yeah.
'Cause then yeah, because that way you at least
We,
get a
everyone
short
gets
rest.
everyone gets rested up and everything, yeah.
Well, that way you
Barris
get
is
a
just like, I'm
you
getting
don't
a
get a
full night's
long
sleep,
rest.
yay.
So you wouldn't get any spells back, but you get a short rest.
Yeah,
which
I
is
get
becoming
all my
sort of-
spells back from a short rest.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah,
course you
so
do.
I
yeah,
need the
yeah.
long rest, so that's why I need the
That's-
long rest.
You don't
I'll
need
do.
to have your long rest all in one go either. It can
No.
be split
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
You can
But
have like 2 naps and it's
I've
fine.
not
So
actually.
normally you would rest long enough that 3 people would
Have their
would cover the thing.
Ugh.
I don't really
And that
think
way everyone gets a long rest.
I only need
Yeah.
a short rest anyway, so I'm just like beep beep boo.
Yeah, that's what I meant by if
But
you have
you
like
still-
3
You
humans.
still need to have a
need
long
to-
rest, otherwise you suffer exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But if you have 3 humans, you can you have to rest for 12 hours, or 2 humans, you have to still rest for 12 hours, because each of you has to get 8 hours actual rest, or is it 6? Is the long rest?
I can't remember, but it basically requires 3.
Three shifts,
Yeah, at most.
Mhm.
but because
But
we have
because
the
you have a
advantage,
because you have a Stanley
Mhm.
with meditating, he's fine.
you only have to wait for 8. My perception roll was a 9, so I don't see shit.
Indeed.
There
taking
goes
the
that
second
idea
one?
out the window.
I was taking the second. Hansy took the first 12. I took the second.
Oh, I see. Right, cool.
Daytime.
Daytime, daytime.
Nighttime.
Okay, so.
God damn it, Kay.
Nice. Ooh.
I
That's
got,
the same
I
again,
got my
actually.
little pouch of D&D dice right next to me, and I'm like, I just want to use them again.
Same.
Yeah.
I hear the
played-
dice roll, and I'm like, oh, I want to roll
We
it.
spent time playing Sentinels, which I really liked, rather than playing D&D. So
Sentinels was good.
that was
I think it'd be
great.
nice to do Sentinels instead.
I really
That's what
enjoyed
should
that.
be D&D down.
I just found it was very similar, but I enjoyed it.
Oh, I found one on a tabletop, by the way. So.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Excuse me.
full game. I had a look through it. It seems alright.
Wait.
full game of what now?
Sentinels.
Oh, sweet. I do like Sentinels.
It was good fun.
Anyway.
Anywho, back on track.
Morning's here,
Morning.
and the carcass remains.
Okay. So we
We
left him.
decided not to poison it in the end, didn't we?
Yeah, we didn't poison it.
Well, we
Yeah.
didn't know if we had poison, but we decided not to cook it either.
Okay.
Because
Uh,
before, anything we left was on the fire, so it would have been cooked. So in this,
Okay, that adds another suspicion. My fatigue, my out of character mind is getting very suspicious.
so it's not a wild beast per se. 'cause
werewolf.
Yeah, but werewolves, do they eat normal?
Werewolves don't care about. I don't know about D&D werewolves, but no werewolves wouldn't care where
But
it's
if
on the
it's
bone
human form, it would want it to be cooked.
at night.
Dun
It's-
dun dun.
Oh, is it a shapeshifter? Out of character, FYI.
Out of
Uh,
character, my mind thinks it's a druid.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just thinking going with druid if
I
it's
was
a
thinking some
shapeshifter.
form of summoner. Yeah, that would explain the ravens as well. summoners often have like a flock of ravens that they use to escort them that are magically summoned ones that then die when they die.
So should we discuss this in character?
Our
I'm
characters
happy to accept
know-
the fact you are discussing this in character. Really.
Yeah, with prior knowledge of.
Yeah, does our
exploration.
characters know like druids or shapeshifters alike? Do they
Yes,
have
I-
wisdom?
You're aware of them.
My character would also have insight into, of course, tales and stories of this kind of thing.
I'm just
Yeah,
putting
So
together.
I could wildly speculate as these ideas, and you guys could deem them whether or not they'd.
So
sensible or-
yes, guys, I think it's I
I
think
would
it might
have
be your funny
I-
one.
I would have to do a history check, I assume, if I wanted to see if what I know. I'm just going on the basis of cooked meat goes missing at the end of the night, raw meat stays.
Meat. I'm a sheep. I said meat. I'm a sheep.
So, I mean, does anyone actually bring up druids or particularly?
I'll mention druids and shapeshifters because that's
Can I do a history
spooky ghost story like bring a
check into
torch
what
up
I
to
know
life.
of druids?
Sure.
20.
You bet you.
From what you know of druids,
Yeah.
you think that as they wouldn't want any meat to go to waste, that seems quite sensible. You are passing through the sort of terrain that a druid would quite possibly live in, as in forest-like.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
What about the fact that he's left raw meat? Because that's the thing that's obviously taken my attention, is the fact that when we'd cooked
it seems
meat,
suspicious.
it's suspicious that the cooked meat had gone, but raw meat
That you don't know. That doesn't really make much sense to you.
So I'll basically just say to the group, okay, possibly we have a druid following us from the fact that the cooked meat that was left was eaten, but the raw meat isn't. The terrain we're in is generally where druids kind of reside. So, and do I know that they're known for shape-shifting with that score?
Yeah, you do.
And they can shapeshift into animals, so the black cat could have been the druid as well.
Yeah.
Can we do a perception check to see if it's nearby?
You can do a survival.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, animal tracking is generally done via survival.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
As
yep.
Nice.
I used all my
Nice.
brains. I used all my brains on my thoughts
History.
of the druid.
History, yeah. As we
So Varys has a look around. You see that, yes, the large cat did in fact visit the camp that night.
Two
And
East go. I
then-
gave you one job. Sorry.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, I was gonna say.
Roll an attack.
No, I'm not doing it. Oh shit.
It was a sarcastic one. They wouldn't take no offense.
Sarcastic.
When you're
Sarcastic.
walking, Terry, could you prepare an action that's like a reflex for if you see something? Just like out the corner of your eye. Or if it's an instant cast spell, would I be able
Depends
to...
on, yeah. See, the problem is it's a spell, and then when you ready a spell,
You have to use it.
use up that spell slot.
Yeah,
So
that's
I find it a little bit difficult for it to be like prepared all day.
I was about to say, it wouldn't really be prepared anyway. I just sort of cast it as and when I see something. But
Yeah,
is that-
if
is that something
you
can do as,
want
like,
it to
a
be like,
reaction?
I see something, I cast a spell.
Okay,
that's-
I will float the idea to the party that I'll keep the eye out. I'll keep my eye out again for the cat today,
Mm-hmm.
and as and when I see it, I will cast Fairy Fire on it,
Okay.
which will mean that it will be outlined.
For all to
and-
see.
for us.
I gotta say, but the reason why I wanted to see you was in the area is it's something we can shout out to the area, say, "Come on,
We-
bud. There's no need to hide.
We know you're
Come
there.
say hello. We're not your enemy, or we're not an enemy."
An enemy.
You could try.
Is that something we can
You'd
shout
love
out
to
to?
see an enemy.
Well, we can
I
try
mean,
and
you can shout
leave-
if you like.
Yeah,
leave
just
something
okay.
behind.
Yeah. Varys shouts out in the area saying, "We know you're a druid. We know you've been eating our food or eating cooked food. Come out, say hello. Let's have a chat."
We mean you no harm.
Yeah.
Latuni jumps in. "We mean you no harm."
I was gonna say, it's just like, of all the things you want to add to that whole statement was, let's have a chat. Never sounds good in anyone's books, whether how you say it.
We come in peace, Eldritch Blast. We come in peace, Eldritch Blast.
Shh! Don't give my plan away.
Do
Are
I
there
need to roll
Klingons on the
anything
starboard
for
bow?
like?
Starboard bow. Starboard.
You don't get a response.
Ah.
Well, I mean, I'll do the same sort of stuff then on our morning routines. Scaff out the
Yep, scaff out, carry on walk. Are we gonna walk at a normal pace again?
to be like, should we continue at normal?
Actually, since the deer is there and untouched, it's still purified by the magical spell. Does we want to get any remaining meat off it? And how much remaining meat is left on it?
You probably got through about between a third and a half of it. You ate well last night.
I'd say if we took like another third, we could then leave some behind for the
Yeah, but it's not
wildlife and
cooked.
scavenge.
Oh, wildlife, yeah. I was gonna say for the guy.
Yeah, the guy doesn't.
Yeah, well,
obviously
we
like
don't
raw
wanna-
meat.
We don't want to like litter, but we don't.
I don't want to litter.
Come on.
How dare nature litter itself?
Especially if we're being followed by a druid, the last thing you really want to destroy terrain and stuff and piss him off.
Yeah, to be honest, we have been pretty fucking good so far.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So yeah, I'm happy with that. Do we want to take the meat? Actually, no, it would take too long to dry. Yeah, we can
Don't
just
try it. Just carry it. It'd be used for that
The next-
night's rations.
Yeah, I got my dried lizard meat still as well. Nom, 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 nom.
So we're saying we're gonna get like 3 meat off it, 4 meat off it.
You'll get enough meat to have a hearty meal. If you wanted to stretch it out, you could at least get 2 days' rations out of it, and
Yeah.
that's each.
I would probably
That's
just,
what I think. It's a case of get the meats left over. If it's 2 days possible each in a normal meal, then we basically cook a good meal for us and then cook something for the druid to leave out that night.
or we just leave it all on the fire.
Yeah.
Whatever we don't eat off the actual rest of it, we just leave out, and he will pick at it. In theory.
Do you want to get burnt? No one likes burnt.
Yeah, I know, but that's what we did last time, and he still picked it.
That's true. Yeah. Basic. Yeah. So we have that. We'll do that. Grab that meat.
Grab that meat.
Who's carrying it?
I'm not.
I added to my inventory. So we say that's what 4 meat, 5 meat.
Just say it's 6 rations.
So 6 meat rations.
Meat.
Cool. Yeah.
Or if you want a hearty meal, it would be 3. So
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sort of like if we can leave it up to the guy. So yeah.
So, shall continue on our ventures at a normal pace today?
Yeah, continuing on. We're quite clear that this black cat / druid isn't dangerous.
Yeah.
He's wary of us.
He
He's
knows
not aware.
we're aware of him. He's aware of us, basically.
And he knows we're aware of him because I'm pretty sure he may not have responded, but I'm pretty sure he heard my voice.
As the
I'm a
ravens,
big s-
are the birds still flapping around, or
Roll me some perceptions.
Okay. Yeah, I saw fuck all.
You're so blind today.
Shit.
My
Such a
first roll was
blunt.
really good when we left, and I saw the ravens, and I tried to work out what they were, and then it
Until you
just
got blonde hair.
fuck you.
Are there any?
Well,
Oh,
ravens?
actually, no. Wait, do I have blonde hair? I can't remember what I said. No, I said I had white hair.
Silver.
Yeah, close enough.
White, blonde.
Um,
It's not bleached. It's natural.
are you looking before you go or after you go?
Before we go, we want to look around just to see if we see
I'd
anything in the
wanna
sky.
Back, sort of after you've left the camp.
Okay, so before you leave the camp, yes, you see ravens up in the air.
I have long white hair, FYI.
Mm. So we know the druid's still in the vicinity.
When
conf-
you leave the camp, Skullduggery notices that the birds fly down and start eating the carcass.
No, that makes sense.
So they could just be familiars of the druid then, in theory. Because druids are generally known for having familiars and companions.
As I said, they quite often have crows and.
They
stuff.
have like nature on its side, basically. So. So we're just carrying on with our.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do
I-
my usual survival for food and stuff, or do we not need to bother that we still?
We don't
got...
need to. We've got 6 meat.
I'll do my usual perception for cat.
You do perception? I mean, I could do for food and stuff because you can never. I can always dry the meat overnight.
Just as we walk, I'm looking for cat.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out as well for the cat. But we don't see much.
My survival.
You do not see any cat. You do not find food.
Nope, that's cool.
Okay.
Another day done. I will see.
Okay, you progress on, and it gets to late afternoon, and yes, you get to late afternoon.
Oh.
That worries me. So you get to late afternoon. Oh, hello.
And you come across the first sign of life you've seen, like the first sign of civilized life.
I was about to say, he was like,
Does it
Civilized?
look like dry timber?
don't burn it down, please.
Why not?
Why would you just go off and find a house and go, I'm gonna burn it down?
Awesome.
It looks like a dwelling.
That
This
change.
This is a
Scott.
house, like a normal farmhouse you would see in any.
Is there smoke
like-
coming out of the chimney?
A chimney.
As a
No.
third log, can I detect any magic in the area?
That also, has anybody noticed how
Hmm.
really trippy that fence is because the shadows are on different sides? It looks like the beams
Yes.
of the fence don't line up. Like this one
Oh
looks like
yeah.
it doesn't line up with this
But
one. But that's a
I'm
straight
assuming
line.
that's more of a roll 20 issue rather than.
That's my limited.
That's just where he hasn't
assets
rotated
available to me.
assets. Yeah. But because like this is a straight line, but
Yeah.
it looks like it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's,
I see what you're
that's
saying.
That's, seriously,
Weird.
that's a roll 20.
I did
thing.
notice it, but it was like I was like, it's probably just
You
my
haven't worked it
eyesight.
out yet. No,
And-
that's
Why,
what
why am I getting moved over here? What's going
Because
on?
you guys will have approached from the north.
from the north. Yeah,
How do I need to
Oh,
turn myself
okay, I
in?
was
I don't
confused
really
there for a
mind it.
second.
I just find it quite interesting.
No.
So
Yeah,
you
but,
see, so you see like a farmhouse, and it has a fence around it.
A
Is there
crooked fence.
obvious gate?
Yeah, somewhere.
Do we detect any
The,
magic?
the obvious gate is going to be here, I think. That center join over
That
here is
centre
gonna be-
joint there. Boop, whoop,
I'll
whoop.
base I have no reason to go in. But as you say, we've got ration, we've got healing stuff, we've got comfort.
You want to just keep going?
I'd say I'm more than happy to keep going, but if people wanted a particularly comfy night, we attempt to.
I'll be honest, I'm not overly fussed. But are these aloe
I'd say
vera?
we could
Are
attempt
these...
to knock on the door and see if they're friendly, but I have no reason to bother them in their day-to-day life, effectively.
Nah, let's go say hello.
Are these aloe vera plants?
No.
Can we do a perception check and see what they are?
I'll be honest, I'm thinking along the same lines of Skullduggery in that I'm not really fussed. We have somewhere we need to be. We've lingered long enough already, kind of thing. We've got rations, we've got food, we've got medical supplies. I'm quite happy just to keep journeying on. We've already delayed getting to where we needed to be by a lot.
You wanted to see what kind of plants these are?
Oh, I was
Are they
just joking
dangerous
about.
plants, or are they?
Oh, you
are
going
they-
for it?
Yeah, I want to know if we walk past them, we're gonna have any issues.
Oh, okay. I was just joking about the whole aloe vera thing.
Yeah, but the thing is that they definitely don't fit him in the background, so they've been put there for a reason. And
I never thought of that, if truth be told.
this is Siri. You got to understand his mindset.
Do you know what?
His logic set.
Even after meeting you a couple of weeks ago, I still don't think I could work out Terry's mindset.
That's because I'm completely random. And
I will
until
agree.
Until Kay said it, they were there by pure coincidence and chance.
Oh, why don't
Well,
Kay...
then that's what they
Now I
remain there
think-
for.
Kay has just made them deadly plants that will eat us.
Look,
Right, guys, I'm
my
over
game
here. I'm running over here. I've
was
just run away.
The game that I run completely responds by what you do and say.
Yeah, but how's the
shit,
character
there is
stuff?
someone here that looks like Mumra.
Oh my god, are we going to fight Mumra? I'm down with that.
Like, you're nowhere near high enough level, but
Fuck
at
off,
some
Mumra was
point
the
in
pussy.
future- at some point in the future, there is literally a fucking creature that looks like Mumra.
Really? What is it?
Yeah, it's an Oni.
An Oni? As in Like
O-N-I.
Japanese Oni?
I don't know.
Because aren't they like Japanese demons, Onis? If I remember correctly from certain games.
In nursery rhymes, Oni are the fearsome boogeymen that haunt the nightmares of children and adults alike.
Oh,
Yet they are very real and always hungry. They find human babies especially delicious.
okay.
Oni look like
What?
demonic ogres with blue and or green skin,
Yep.
dark hair, and a pair of short ivory horns protruding from their foreheads.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yep, that sounds very Japanesey.
The picture just reminds me of Mumra.
Mumra. What a wuss. Did he
Antagonize it.
did he ever actually leave his fucking throne? The whole series.
I don't know, but there's also a mummy that looks like his
Dad.
form before he transforms into Mumra the Ever Living.
Now see my final form. TPC if anyone didn't get that. It's fine. So,
I'm trying to find some plant shit. I can't.
are you actually
Oh, we're
looking?
not gonna fight more plants, are we? Fuck's sake.
Well done, Kay.
This fight better not take too much longer than 20 minutes because I want to go to bed.
Not my fault.
That's all right. We can leave it at the house if you like.
No, let's keep going.
At least know what we're about to walk into. Okay.
What?
We were
I
happy.
didn't think Terry would be that creative.
Terry wasn't being that creative. You were creative for me.
Oh, great. Kay's in liaisons with him. Let's just kill him now.
Hey, I'm your tank.
You-
Not a
no,
great ta- not a
no,
great tank,
no
but-
offense, but you haven't really tanked yet.
Well, been feeling the ground out,
To be fair, killing a cleric is harder than it sounds. I watched a good meme the other day, or a short video the other day, which basically went, clerics have been like the shit character for so many years that people hated. And it was like, we're just going to buff it a little bit. We're just going to buff it a little bit. We're just going to buff it a little bit. And now they've buffed it so much that a cleric is actually quite a badass character.
Yeah, clerics are really good.
if you know what you're doing.
Oh, it's not the case of that, but
Anyway,
they have some great skills and spells.
Anyway, because they're plant animals, they can't really move anywhere. So I'm sure we're at a distance.
Really?
anyway
We
where
made
they
that-
can't really do much.
You
Okay.
look at them and they look just like plants.
We made this mistake with the last set of plants that jumped out of the ground
You
at
see,
us.
that guy's
they
there
moved.
30. That guy's there 25. That guy's there 35. Yeah, we're fine. Just move over to here.
3 men in ghillie suits stand up with sniper rifles.
This is not.
You came to the wrong house, fool.
Oh, come on. I really want to respond to that and go, yes, this is exactly what happens.
What with crossbows?
You just have
What's
rangers
worse, me
stand up
suggesting
with
they're
bows.
beasts, or
I mean, we're rice. Do we?
Stan saying they're ghillie suit guys with
You
machine
should have-
guns?
Ghillie suits with...
I
freaking-
suppose they
crossbow.
could have muskets. Could they have
I don't think gunpowder. Does gunpowder exist in this universe?
It does, but not in my world. Maybe
No,
on
that's-
another plane somewhere.
Fair enough. I was gonna say.
Please.
I often don't like D&D with gunpowder. It gets a bit.
Yeah, no, but you have like pirate ships with cannons and stuff. That's common in D&D, isn't it?
It is
Kind
a bit
of.
different. You don't really have guns as
Yeah,
I would say you would more likely have pirate ships with catapults, as in trebuchets. No, not trebuchet.
I was gonna say, fucking
like
hell.
triremes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Scorpions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uber powerful crossbows.
Yeah, things that will literally just tear a fucking ship in half with another bit of wood with a spike on the end.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
just.
the kind of weaponry that I
That's fair.
would want in this world.
That's fair. I mean, I think it was just the the D&D campaign that I'm watching at the moment is kind of set with a pirate theme to it as well. So they've got
If you're going
cannons,
for a pirate,
cannons and like flintlock pistols and stuff like that, but nothing more.
They've introduced it, and they do make it work. And basically, all they're repurposing hand crossbows with flintlock pistols is what they're basically doing.
Yeah. So do we actually have 3 guys in ghillie suits with crossbows? I
Nope.
mean, damn it! I mean, after Stan said that, I went, "That's actually quite cool. Actually, I like that idea."
they could be friends, they could be foe. It depends how we treat.
So you can. What are you doing?
What are they? Are they plants or not?
Yeah, as far as you know, they're just plants.
Can I do a perception check to check that?
Sure.
I was
But
going to
why
say
would
I was going to say if you wanted to call this a stopping point, this would probably, if we're not encountering anything, if people want to use this as a stopping
I just
point.
want to knock on the fucking door and get it over. I don't even want to talk to these people. I just want to keep going.
I just kind of want to keep going as well, if truth be told, but that is my feelings.
Well,
So
my-
you've had a perception that looks like a plant.
Sweet. I'm going to walk.
Terry, I've just
Yes,
realised your coat of arms has got a badger on it.
Yeah, it's a Hogwarts coat of arms.
Oh. I'm less
and
impressed.
it's H.
I'm less impressed now, but
You don't like Harry Potter?
I'm not a
You
big fan.
just suck.
it didn't do anything for me. I had a like it was the toss up like. preference-
Hermione did something for me, but the rest of it.
Is that included in the first?
No,
film?
not including the first two.
I love throwing that at people when they say that.
I
I'm
do
going,
love
"What
it
is-"
when people say that.
Just
I forget which
Funnily enough, I'm
comedian
not
I was
even
watching
that
the other
attracted
day.
to Emma Watson. I don't find her that attractive.
I don't think she's.
But the fact that Emma Watson is actually older than Stan.
Also, an absolute bitch.
Why an absolute bitch?
Oh,
Because she doesn't like Stan.
did that thing that J.K. Rowling did on social media where she just became like a bitch. Hype Train 101. Ah, yes, this is a good idea. Use my fame to promote really bad ideas. I mean, she did a lot of good political stuff, don't get me wrong, but some of her social media stuff was like, stop.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the same with all celebrities.
Yeah.
I
Jim
was just
Carrey's
more of a-
fucking Scientologist. Yeah, we don't.
I'm just more of a Lord of the Rings fan than a Harry Potter fan.
You shall not pass.
You shall pass.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Stanley said he was moving.
I just want to walk very much towards the door.
Okay.
Ba, 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 ba,
I
ba,
can't
ba,
actually move myself at the time being, but
ba, 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 ba.
imagine.
Imagine
I'm
me
waiting for Stan to
walking.
move, and I'm waiting to see the reaction.
Imagine me
actually
moving courageously towards this door.
Yeah, yeet.
Yay.
Yeet.
Is that better? I moved you some.
I'm assuming you want to move to the gate.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually just.
Yeah,
wanna
I'm
move.
just waiting to see if there's any reaction for the local environment.
No, nothing.
No, nothing happened.
The ghillie suit men have not moved. They are staying in
Okay.
character.
Alright, you guys come in or not?
I guess.
Yeah, move up next to.
I
next
mean,
to
I was going to just walk past, so, you know, I'm just like,
I was gonna walk past, but Kay said he wanted to knock on the doors. I've stopped waiting.
I never said that. I said about a plant.
I
You guys were always
will.
talking about a door.
I will
Well,
just.
none of us are interested in opening the house. Let's just keep going because I'm not.
Well, if you
Unless
guys are
there's beer involved.
There
IRL
isn't.
or
There isn't.
then I'm not interested.
Then we should call it.
Let's keep
'cause
going.
Otherwise, you're just gonna get bored and
We're gonna be walking some more.
yeah, walk some more, blah blah blah, all the rest.
I mean, we must have covered like half the distance now.
Yeah.
I was saying
Yeah.
we've done 3 days, 3 days normal and 1 day stealth. So 3 days
So,
would
yeah,
have been
you're-
more
you're-
than half. So yeah, we'd probably say like halfway.
Sweet.
I'm just looking out to the ocean.
I think this is a good sign that you're getting closer to civilization. The
Yes,
fact
there,
that there's a house.
there is a house.
That means nothing.
Home base. Make a house a home.
Fuck's sake.
Skullduggery
Unfortunately,
is always very quick.
they are not a sponsor to this channel.
Aww.
I mean, you
That's
can.
a shame.
I mean, you can sponsor them all you want. I mean, fucking shout them out. Oh, they might get interested.
I went to home base once.
Why were they
Livingston,
interested?
my
They've
life.
already had the free sponsorship.
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
Or advertisement, should I say.
You
Right.
still eating, Kay?
Yeah.
He's a hungry boy.
He is.
I'm gonna call it there.
Yep, no,
Yep.
it's a fair place to find.
Because basically I'm gonna have a lot of world building to do before our next game.
Did you actually get past this point in world building?
I hadn't decided what this point was. I put it there so that it could be a thing if you got this far, but
About after this square?
I have
I was just like,
Um,
have we exhausted what you actually physically had available?
no, I have one more thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Obviously,
you would have to be in the city for that.
okay, that's fine. Obviously, we don't want to push you to like.
Or maybe a town outside the city. But
Yeah, and completely off out of character. I think we should make friends with this druid.
If he approaches us, yeah.
That's why I'm trying to like set something up so we can actually try and force an interaction. It's like,
No, as I said, I
hello.
have no reason to attack this.
Right, I'm going to end up the stream now.
Sweet.
So, thank you very much, guys, for joining me tonight for D&D. It's always a good laugh. We've
it's been a poop chuckle.
been on a nice trek. We haven't had to fight anything, which is quite nice. I haven't died.
Oh, maybe each other.
Double win. Um,
We didn't even fight that much ourselves this time.
Bickering.
no, actually, you just tried to con us out of money, which I still somehow
But
came
which-
out on top.
But can you really
Fair
blame
to
me?
see.
But it's been good. And we found a house that we're not interested in. The first bit is civilization, and we're like, meh.
Yeah, we'll walk past this one.
We'll bypass this. And we have a black cat that's following us. But thank you very much, guys, for tonight. It's been good as always. And audience, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Hope you've enjoyed this episode 7 of Dad's Island.
There have to be
Next...
many more.
Oh, probably. Hope so. But yeah, we'll hopefully continue on next week. But my name's Hansi. You've been watching Chill Zone Gaming. Good night, folks.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeet.